This computer, let me record it first. Okay. All right, so still have to run the class, and we have to complete our schedule, and everything we already discussed. I think everything is clear, right, about the plan for our upcoming class, because I'm worried those who have to book your flight, or you are from far away. I'm not sure where you're from. Most of you are everywhere, I think. Majority are from Klang Valley or not? Foreign student, I know they are here. It's no issue for them. Except, for example, if you want to go for the site visit later on, usually, okay, I just give you overview for the site visit. Usually they will drive by themselves, okay? But those who are foreign student, you might have to discuss with the lecturer. I think Dr. Elma will entertain, okay? So maybe can carpool with her. But I'm not sure where you live. I know Mesa at ICT. I can see the room because I have a house in the ICT. But I don't know, hey, where are you? Where you been? I mean, where you live? Hey, where you live, Andy? Andy in KL.
KL,
ICD,
Doctor.
ICD block C.
Oh, okay. So you Hewe and Mesa maybe can carpool because Dr. Elma is just in UITM. Andy from KL, maybe you can use a public transport to go to the site visit. Okay, I will confirm. Oh, I forgot to update with the land lease. Okay, I tried to ask land lease if you heard about the company. They are the one who doing the project TRX. You know TRX? Anyone been to see TRX? But there is some buildings not yet completed. Okay, there is some other projects nearby there, so I'm not sure either they can allow us to visit. Okay, maybe we will visit TRX. Okay, because last time I did had site visit over there, but they want for the TRX building itself. Okay, but this one the other part of the TRX building. And others, there's at the moment only that project that I focus. I will try to update, okay, follow up. So it will be in June, 9 June. Okay, I will try to find the site 9 June. And what else? The physical class will be week 7. Right? Correct or not? So those who are far away, please plan your schedule. It's a compulsory. You have to attend physical now because we already are flexible to have an online. Okay, for how many classes? But for the physical, we need everyone to commit. Okay. Unless if you have any problem, let me know. I will arrange it. We will try to solve it. How to handle it? Maybe try to discuss first. Okay. I don't want to give an option. I mean earlier. I just want to see how it works. If you have a problem, let me know. Okay. If you unable to join the physical, let me know. Okay. But the final test, yes, you have no excuses to run away. There is no option for online. Please bear in your mind. It will be physical. Okay. Clear, Final test. All right. Okay. Any questions so far for the planning? Yes, Esther. Is it costly for you? Then you have to move here. Because only Esther, I think, from Sabah, Sarawak, right?
Yeah, true, doctor.
A bit difficult. You are unlucky to apply now. Okay, if you are apply during COVID, 100% online. Study during COVID. Okay. Try to let me know. Okay, how's your condition? If anything, just let me know. Okay. So for today, okay. Remember, I want to recap for the previous lecture. Okay, previous class. What did we learn? Who the first group presented? What the topic is about?
OSHA.
The topic, okay, is about OSHA.
OSHA.
All right. So, I hope that everyone still fresh, okay, with that topic. Don't like easily to forget, And those who are foreign student, you have to know this legislation is the one that implemented in Malaysia. Okay, so you get a sort of idea how Malaysia, what kind of act related to the safety, construction safety that being applied in Malaysia. Okay, nothing to what regret, you said maybe it's not used in your country, but you can relate with your country what they are using. Okay, you try to relate, but the law is almost the same for the occupational safety and health, I believe, almost the same, but only the name of the act are different. Okay, and some part of it I believe almost the same, only the fine different. Okay, only the implementation or the enforcement is different, but the content of the act mostly I believe almost similar. Okay, all right, so nothing to lose to learn about our legislation. Is in your extra knowledge. And even for today, for this week topic, FMA, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay. Also, it's about the act that has been banned in Malaysia. This FMA is the one that being a reference for the construction industry earlier, okay, than OSHA, because it was 1967, right? Okay, so can we start with the group to present this topic first?
Boleh.
Okay, so if you are ready, okay, we have to look, we have to see your friends, your classmate to present this topic first, and I will brief later on if there is any other additional information that they are not covered. Okay, so which group? Can you raise your hand? Oh, those who are turn on the camera, is it?
Correct.
Farid,
Correct.
Hikmal,
Cikgu Wan.
Cikgu Wan.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
lupa teacher. And then Nodiana, Azila. Oh, Nodiana, no. Okay. For you, different topic. What topic you got?
Week 10,
Logistics
week 10.
factory.
Week 10 nanti, quality management and assessment.
Oh, okay. That one during Dr.
Dr.
Elma.
Elma. Yes.
Okay. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. FMA 4.
5.
Who's the other one?
دور كيف حالك؟ والله الحمد لله تمام.
Who's the other one? Let me check the list. Who's your team member? Another one? Wait.
We have 5 actually,
And
but
then?
missing an action.
Huh? Who? Who missing in action?
Uh,
Are you sure?
Can ah.
Missing in action? How come?
wait a letter. I
Mhm.
forgot the name.
How can you forget your name? You can see your group members. Wait, let me find the list. Where is it?
Marhani, I guess. Marhani.
So she's here or not?
The member disappeared.
Oh,
Marani Azwin.
so she's not around? She's not in the class? Okay, so it's okay. I'm not sure how you assign her part. Okay, either her part on the last, or maybe your group may start. Okay, or you can skip her part. or how, I'm not sure. So whenever you guys ready, please share your slide and then you may start.
Okay, the one can start.
Oh, let me
Doctor,
allow. Okay, wait.
disable
Yeah,
participant
okay,
screen
done.
sharing.
Okay, done.
Okay. All right.
Cikgu share. Eh?
Yes, I'm sharing.
Okay, thank you.
Wait. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good evening to our lecturer, Dr. Mazlina. And how are you, all of you?
Answer, respond.
Fine.
Good,
Thank you.
good, good.
I think it's not for me too late to wish all of you, especially those who are Muslim, Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri, and hopefully in a good condition. All right. Okay. So, all right. This is our group members, group 2. My name is Wan Muhammad Azwar Dewa Yusof, or you can call me Cikgu Wan also. Our group leader is IR Muhammad Farid, and then Encik Muhammad Iqmal, and then Puan Razila, and also Cik Marhani Azwin. This is our group member to present about our topic today.
Tu gambar Marhani.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mana gambar Marhani? Is it the photo?
Yeah, missing in Asian.
Missing S.
OMG. Oh, okay, again. Who's the name? Hanif, is it?
Marhani Azwin.
Marhani Azwin.
Marhani. Okay, different. Marhani.
Right.
But she respond in our group WhatsApp.
What? Okay.
Maybe
Okay, I have
on
to
the way.
follow up.
Yeah.
Follow up with her.
Always follow up.
Okay, can I continue?
Sure.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Yati.
Doctor.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so as we know from Dr. Lesson plan, today our presentation is about the first one is about construction safety and health regulation, and then the planning of safe working environment and preparation of safety plan, and the third one will be about the building operation and work engineering construction safety regulation 1986, or we call it as BOEX. All right. Okay, this is our objective for the whole presentation today. All right. So before we start, this is our induction set. Okay, so according to this statement, imagine a workplace where safety is not a priority. Okay, can anyone give an opinion? What will happen?
Accident will happen.
Accident, correct. Okay, what else about our business?
Delay.
Will give bad impression.
Yes, okay.
Losses.
Losses, yes. And about our commodities?
Wastage of materials.
Yes. Okay, so from this answer, for all of the answer, what can we conclude before we go to the part that we are going to present?
Safety is the most priority.
Yes. Okay. So it's about a regulation that we have to enforce our law, so to make sure safety, health, and so on. All right. Okay. Okay. So we are going to the first part, construction and safety and health regulation, which is about the FMA. Okay. Okay. This is a history. FMA 1987, 1967 timeline. Before that, I would like to tell about the history of the FMA. In 1878, Malaysia, the first job related to occupational safety is Mr. William Given as appointed a machinery inspector. Okay, so his responsibility to inspect the safety aspect of steam boiler, which is related to tin mines. All right. Okay, and then around 1890s, Perak state government introduced a system of inspection conducted by individual surveyor, right? And then 1892, in Perak also, tin mines, boiler survey system came to the end in 1900. All right. Okay. During at that time, steam boiler regulation was specific to each of the 4 allied Malay state, or in Malay we call it as negeri Melayu bersekutu lah, which is Perak, Selangor, Pahang, and Negeri Sembilan. Okay, so I repeat: Perak, Selangor, Pahang, and Negeri Sembilan. So after that, the first steam boiler law in Malaysia is believed to have been legislated in Selangor and known as the Selangor Boiler Enactment 1892. All right. And then the next one is on 1st January 1914, the steam boiler enactment of the allied Malay state were eliminated and substituted with the missionary enactment of 1913. Okay, and then inspectors were no longer solely responsible only inspect the steam boiler, but their duties extended to include the inspection of machinery such as engines or water turbines. Okay, and then in 1932, the machinery enactment of 1913 was abolished and substituted with the machinery enactment of 1932. It's history. This new regulation mandated the registration and inspection of installation. So during this period, inspector of machinery were administered by the mineral department. Okay. However, due to increasing number of inspection, the name of mineral department changed and renamed as machinery department. And then machinery ordinance in 1953. However, the ordinance lacked a comprehensive provision for workers' health, although there were regulations regarding safety, health, and welfare of workers. Therefore, in 1967, the Factory and Machinery Act received approval from the Parliament, marking the significant development to restructure the roles of responsibility of inspector as well as administrative methods and filing system. Okay, these are a little bit about history FMA before the FMA 1967 approved. Okay. Okay. So about the FMA 1967, it was called Act 64 in 1967, became Act 139 on 1st February in 1970. They have 8 safety regulation and 4 health regulation, compounding regulation revoked. Latest amendment 2006, Act A 1268. Okay. Application for the FMA 1967, where is all workplaces defined as factory by the Act. Okay, except factory of machinery operated by armed forces and machinery which is subjected to shipping ordinance in 1952 and 1960 in Sabah and Sarawak. Okay. FMA 1967 is control of the factory to the aim to protect the safety, health and welfare of the people involved, and registration and inspection. It's about machinery that related items. Okay. Arrangement of section FMA 1967. The Factories and Machinery Act was passed by Parliament 1967 before it was enforced in 1970. Or Act 8 regulation made under 8. Okay, it's revised in 1974. Provides for matters related to the safety, health and welfare of factory workers. Okay. Okay, so there are 6 parts. The first part is preliminary. The second part is safety, health and welfare. The third part is person in charge and certificates of competency. The fourth part is notification of accident, dangerous occurrence and dangerous disease. And part 4, notice of occupation of factory and registration, use of machinery. And the last part is general. Okay, according this one, FMA 1967 is under the jurisdiction of Department of Occupational Safety Health, DOS, Ministry of Human Resource. We call it as KASUMA. Okay, we have 20 regulation, 3 orders, and several code of practice and guideline. Okay, so that is 6.1. Doctor, can I proceed 6.2?
Okay. Why is
Okay.
it? Okay, can.
Okay. Okay, class. 6.2, explaining of safety working environment and preparation of safety plan. So there are 2 main responsibility, which is a worker responsibility, such as disturbing of using equipment, machineries and facility, and perform action intentionally or unintentionally that may cause injury to himself or others that damage to machinery or properties. And the second one is occupier responsibility, maintain safety appliance and machinery at all time. Okay, for safe working environment, the first one is opening some pit or fixed vessel must securely covered or fenced. Second one is foundation, floor and roof must strength to sustain the load as designed. Third one, adequate distribution of light or ventilation. The fourth one, floor working levels, platform, deck, stairways, passenger, ladder and step must in safe construction, structurally sound and properly maintained. And the last one is precaution against fire. Okay, provision relating to health. The first one is clean state and free from offensive effluvia arising, sufficient working space, adequate ventilation, and then personal protective clothing and appliances, convenient sanitary, sufficient lighting, and comfortable temperature. And the last part for 6.2, provision relating to welfare. Of course, we have to provide suitable or comfort accommodation to the workers.
Okay, wait. Cikgu Wan, can you
Yeah.
turn another slide just now? Okay. All right. Nobody asked the questions there. What is the meaning of effluvia? Anyone here in the class? Do you understand what is the effluvia? Seems like everyone understand. Let them ask. Let them answer. Do you know? Do you understand that terms? Clean state and free from offensive effluvia arising. What does it mean? The first statement. Any
Something like a gas that we cannot smell, I think. Right.
only gases? Okay.
Anything that in the air.
Anything in the air?
Waste product.
Waste
Anything that
product
harmful kot.
Hazardous to our human actually.
is about order. It's like harmful, unpleasant
Harmful order kan.
odor, yes. Okay. That come up. It's like a smoke. Okay. So this one always related to the health. You can't see it. Because when you breathe, okay, this what they call air or sometimes you don't realize your atmosphere is harmful. Okay, what happened? Remember the case Sungai Kim Kim?
Yes.
If those who are remember what happened during the Sungai Kim,
Johor, is it,
yeah,
Doctor?
Pasir Gudang.
Yeah.
Pasir Gudang, nobody can see the harmful, gases come out or the what effect to our environment, right? Suddenly, you just see the effect afterwards, yes? Correct, and it's very dangerous, If this happened, you can't see and suddenly you get attacked by indirectly or directly, and it can be a very what they call cause your health very bad. Okay, so that's why this thing that is a effluvia. Okay, that is the term about. Okay, it's about harmful odor or any kind of smoke that unpleasant one. Okay, that's the meaning. All right.
Excuse me, doctor.
Yes.
Excuse me, the welding fumes as influvia. Welding
Well, it's
fumes.
smoke. As long as unpleasant is considered. It's just like a general term. As long as but welding, if you are directly for the long term, it can affect. Okay, so that's why for the any order that they have, for example, those who are working with the chemical or with the harmful environment, they have the period limit. Okay, you only can work for only 1 hour, and then you need to wait and another cycle. You cannot continuously if there is the activity like that. Okay, so as long as it's unpleasant odor, yes, consider as a effluvia. Like you said just now, a smoke from welding. Because is it nice to smell? It's not nice, right? And it's a smoke.
Thank you, doctor.
It's like when you are smoking also, it's a chemical. Okay. Unpleasant odor. Okay, clear. Everyone like listen, like understand. If you don't understand, just ask them. Let them explain. Okay. Seems like everyone really okay. That one is like it's not common terms or verbs. Okay. So I hope that you just ask. Okay. The team or the members. Let them explain. Okay. All right. Thank you. Next.
Sharing information. Okay,
So
so the last part for 6.2, provision relating to welfare. So,
the line is not good. Cikgu Wan, Cikgu Wan, maybe you can off the camera.
and also first aid room. macam mana? Okay.
Hello, what happened?
Okay, hold on. Stop.
Is it my line or your line?
Okay, I'm on.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Okay, so the last part, provision of relating to welfare. I repeat, accommodation for suitable for workers, supply of fresh and clean water supply for them, and facilities for washing, first aid box, and also first aid room. If more than 150 workers. Okay, so okay, and also every company or organization we have a professional safety plan. For example, this is from Tuan Farid, EJKR.
You mean government project?
Hello, Dr. Wan?
Okay, this is from GKR.
Okay.
Tuan Farid,
Cikgu Wan, you mean
Correct.
the government project, right?
So, yes, government, yes. But
Mm-hmm.
The line is not clear lah. Can't hear well.
Yeah. What
hello,
happened?
Hello, Cikgu Wan. Hello,
Yes.
Cikgu Wan. Okay,
Yes,
putus-putus, putus-putus.
putus.
Bunyi kipas ke bunyi hujan tu?
Saya dalam bilik, dalam bilik. Okay, good.
Rasa, okay, rasa hujan lebat tadi kan?
Everything good? The line is good or not?
Yes.
Okay, so before we go to 6.3, factories and machinery building operation and works of engineering, construction, BOEX, I have some quiz. So I already sent the link in our group, in a WhatsApp group. Can you enter that website? Everybody?
Yes.
You are using what? Let me.
Quizzes, doctor.
Oh, quizzes.
Quizzes.
Okay.
Quizzes. All right.
Is there any present or prize?
Duit raya, doctor.
The raya? Is it correct?
Yeah.
Oh.
The first one will get duit raya for me.
Ooh.
True, it's very true.
Ada ni
What is the code?
What is
Okay.
the code?
Hold on, one.
You give us question, I will ask you later.
Okay. You get the code 014384.
How many questions?
There are 3 questions. It just to know that all of you understand what I am presenting or not. For my evaluation.
That's
Member
not yet,
Yo, memang macam cikgu lah.
not yet.
Sorry, Dr. Yati. Sorry, Dr. Yati.
Even
Members,
member pun terkejut.
join lah.
I just surprised for my group member.
So you can see the difference between teacher and engineer.
Dr. Lina also can join. We see how many marks Dr. Lina will get.
You try to test doctor ah.
No,
Later your mark
no.
will be low tau.
No, sorry. Okay, everyone oriented. Okay, can I start the quiz?
Wait.
Okay.
Member
Can,
also
can.
join lah.
Group member
Join. Group
excluded.
member also join.
Join,
Huh?
but we will not get the
Group
the
member dah
duit
nak
raya.
answer ni.
Okay, so everybody, okay, join. Okay, can I start?
Jujur, you all honest, put your own name.
All right, okay. So I start the game. The first one we get Duit Raya from me. Honest.
Okay, RM1 also.
Alright.
You okay?
Okay. All right. Okay, let me start.
Wow, faster dia ambil. Okay, how many parts in arrangement of FMA? Which one is false about provision relating to workers' welfare in construction? False, eh? Okay. Easy peasy. Lagi? Early history. What else? Oh, that's why he addressed the place many times just now. 9 correct. Okay. Mana leaderboard? Tengok leaderboard. See the leaderboard. Oh. Some beat Diana eh. Oh, what? Farid team member ah?
Yeah, Farid team member.
I am team member also.
Okay, finish. 3 questions je pun. Zila eh. Lost ah. 17
Oh, I am a
participants.
final.
Tengok atas tu.
Final
Oh ya.
player.
Okay. 17. Okay, done I think.
Right.
Woo. Farid is not
So
counted. So but you said top two ah. Top two or top one only got the
the
prize.
first one, Doctor. The first
The
one,
first
Doctor.
one. Okay.
Okay, so
So wow,
Diana, after this,
congratulations.
please PM me, Diana.
So review the questions just now.
Okay, review. Okay, right. So how many part in arrangement of FMA?
Okay.
So,
Most of you answer. Correct.
most of, yes, correct.
The next.
There are 6 parts.
Next.
And then the second question, which one is false about provision relating to worker welfare in construction? Of course, not provide the first aid kit.
The
Correct?
negative
Yes, negative.
statement lah.
Yes,
Okay.
right.
This one bonus.
And the last part is about the history of FMA.
Okay.
So the answer is Pahang.
So those who are faster, they will get also the
Extra marks.
extra marks.
Yes. Okay. So don't worry, friends. This one is not included in our carry mark. It just for me to evaluate either
Okay.
understanding of my presentation.
Good.
All right. Okay. So we continue with our presentation 6.3.
Now they are afraid to not pay attention now. Now focus. They might have a surprise again.
Okay. So our under FMA there are many regulations. For example, as you can see, we have factories and machinery, mineral dust regulations in 1989. I just read some of it. Okay, factories and machinery, steam boiler, unfired pressure vessel, and then the next slide we have also factories and machinery administration regulations. But today we are focusing about this regulation, which is factories and machinery building operation and work of engineering, construction, and safety regulation in 1986. Right? All right. Okay. So there are many parts of in this BOEX. So the part one is preliminary. The first one is citation, second one is definition, words or terms that used in this construction. And then number three, application of this regulation, WEX.
Okay. All right. So, I think I'm not sure I already highlighted this one or not about the year. Okay, this act has been introduced in 1967. Yes. Just
Yes.
now in the history, Cikgu Wan, Cikgu means teacher, Harry? Andy, Cikgu means teacher. Teacher. That's why we call him Cikgu. Okay, Cikgu Wan. All right, so Cikgu Wan mentioned about the history just now. They started 1967 with the activity of mining.
Mining, yes.
Mining, right? So long time ago in Malaysia, we are started our development. Most of the activities for the business are mining. Yes.
Yes.
Even in the our what they call we are being colonized. They are what the main activities are digging our land. Okay, so many activity for the mining. That's how it started the business, and then afterwards they have what agriculture also, right? The plant station. You know they have what they call palm oil. No, I mean rubber also last time, right?
Yes.
The for the Indian. And they have the factory for sure, and they have the boiler factory. So the factory started, okay? And then in 1986, how many years? After more than almost 20 years, is it? 67 to 86.
86.
How many years? So this part of the regulation has been introduced, the BOWAX, because of because of what? Anyone? Follow the timeline. What's happened to Malaysia after 1986?
Yeah, fireworks too.
Explosion.
Right.
Oh,
Not even that one, because of the development in Malaysia. They have so many construction
Factory.
development. They are started to construct a building, the
Yes.
facilities. Yes.
Yes.
Yes or not? That's why they introduced this building operation and works engineering construction. This regulation started at 1986. Kalau you tengok bila development dekat Malaysia ni started. Mostly at that time. Before that, they don't have the specific for the BOWAX. And now they comes in into FMA. Okay, they amend. Okay, so 1st October, they started to commence this regulation. So this FMA has been improved year by year. If you realize, some of the regulation, kalau you tengok those, ada berapa ni? 20 Cikgu Wan?
Yes.
So
20.
you can see all the updated, you nampak tak ada year tu? You can see all the years at the end of the regulation tu?
Yes.
Can everyone see it? Nampak tak? Can see 2019, 2017, what else? So all are being amended. Okay? All right. Clear, So this how when they are started, they must sometimes they have to see what is the lack of the act. Okay, what is not covered yet. So they have to improve and they have to amend the act. That's why there is so many version of the act. Okay, this is how it works. Okay, for the regulation, usually they have amendment. Okay, year by year. They have to revise also. It depends on the needs in the country. Okay, it's not simply why they comes in because there is a need. Like you tak ada no development, suddenly you ada act. or there is no incident or there is no issues, suddenly you want to comes in the X, right? Okay, so there is the reason behind that. Okay, clear? All right, proceed. Cikgu
Okay.
Wan.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Okay, the first part is preliminary. As Doctor shared before. All right, it's about the definition, terms that use in construction field, then application of the BOEX Act is for building operation and works of engineering construction. And the fourth one is obligation. Okay. The second part is general provision. All right. The first one is fencing of machinery use. Shall apply to every machinery use. The sixth one is machinery installed of any on any floor above the ground. Support the machinery, maintain in good and safe, and avoid slippery condition. Seven is a drowning hazard. 8 sleeping hazard. Okay. Still in part 2, general provision, continue with 9th, tripping and cutting hazard. 10 is access to workplace. 11, dust and gases. And 12, corrosive substances such as acid and toxic. Okay. 13, eye protection, provide and wear especially engaged with welding and cutting, grinding. Respirator, always wear respirator and provided and regular inspect and sterilizing. Okay, 15, protective safety helmet, waterproof boots and hat and PP. 16 is electric hazard, taken protective measure, the hazard involve electric power and circuit. And then continue with 17, power-driven saw. And under part 2 also we have public vehicle traffic, which is barricaded and suitable warning sign. All moving machinery shall register. 19, stability structure. And the last one is communication of passenger way. Continue with 21, storage material and equipment. Proper manage and not obstruct any passageway. And then the disposal of debris, handle and disposal of by become danger to any worker. And 23, site safety supervisor, their duties are to inspect if any unsafe work and then correcting if any unsafe work. And 24, the last one is in general provision. We have a contractor safety supervisor to ensure provision work is compliant. Okay. Okay, so part 3, I will hand it to my group members. Tuan Hakim.
Can I ask question?
Okay.
This slide.
Okay, Dr. Noah.
No, I'm not doctor. No, I don't know about the item 24, contractor safety supervisor. I never heard this before. Doctor, what the difference with the site safety supervisor?
What's the difference? Who will explain this part? Cikgu Wan, or there is your team member will explain the general provision?
I try to answer that.
Okay.
Actually, contractor safety supervisor that I understand is the same meaning that Mr. Anwar mentioned, just because this is the term that used in BOEC, if I'm not mistaken.
The term, you mean contractor safety supervisor, similar like site safety supervisor?
Yep. Site safety supervisor in the OSHA if I'm not mistaken, because OSHA is the self-regulatory act. This one is because it's more to the government initiative. So the difference is this only the terms.
Are you sure? This one, the 23 part 2.
Part 2 under BOWAC.
Mm-hmm. Cikgu Wan, it's not Cikgu Wan part.
Yes, Doctor.
How is it?
We see at the
Just add lah.
part 2.
Wait.
Under OSHA, they mentioned about SHO. Yes?
Correct.
Does OSHA previously have you mentioned about triple S?
No,
As
triple S
the
under
key.
FMA.
Ah, okay. So what is the difference that contractor safety supervisor and site safety supervisor? Just the term. Okay. It's actually they mentioned about triple S, okay, in FMA, you must have the site safety supervisor. Doesn't matter how much is the cost, the project cost. By extension, do you remember how much the value of the project?
20 million.
20
20
million.
million above. So those who are below 20 million above, you must have site
Uh,
safety supervisor. Okay, you must have this one under FMA they mentioned. Okay, you have to decide. Okay, and then 24, they mentioned contractor safety supervisor means that they are triple S. Have to make sure they comply with the OWAC. That's what they mentioned here. Okay, so site safety supervisor is the on behalf of the contractor.
Can I say that triple S for main con, contractor safety supervisor for the subcon? Is it okay?
Yeah, can make sense. Also, if you have multiple subcontractor, actually the site supervisor also have the role to take care of the subcon. It depends on your project, how they want to manage it. As long as they are supervised, I mean comply the BOWACs, doesn't matter. It could be the subcon or it could be main contractor. Main
Okay.
contractor is good enough.
All
Okay?
right. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
so doctor means that the contractor safety supervisor, it doesn't mean that the person have need to have the yellow book, is it?
Yes,
Anyone can
yes.
be.
Yes. Sometimes the yellow book it's just like they have an extra certificate, right?
Yeah.
To be as a triple S. So maybe they get extra payment. I mean salary, something like just like that. But they must have the safety supervisor, of course. Okay, without a yellow book, they also must have the somebody who take care of the compliance of safety. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. Next.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Do you want to have a break? 15 minutes?
Wah, dah gemuruh dah.
Yes.
Doctor can.
Can, okay?
Can,
We
can,
break
can.
15 minutes for a while. 15 minutes. We come
Okay.
back 9:15, okay? Sharp.
So I
Okay.
stop sharing, Doctor.
Okay, it's okay. You want to stop, it's okay.
Okay.
9:50.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. It's 9:15 already. Okay, everyone in this room.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sure?
doctor.
Okay.
Eh,
All right. So we may proceed, okay? To continue the next presenter.
Okay, everybody can see my slide.
Yes. But you
Yeah.
can make it a full view, maybe.
Oh, cannot, doctor, because I try twice. They have what we call uh it will stuck.
Is
I don't
it?
know what. Yeah, yeah.
No, just now, okay?
Yeah, just now the one because I share my screen.
Okay.
Okay, I will zoom in and zoom out.
Maybe you can try again. Cannot. You try
Uh,
present.
wait,
No. That one, the button present on top of the share. Try. The present next to the share. Click.
Yes. Kan
Yes.
dampak ikut. Okay, present full. Okay.
Okay. Present. You try.
Okay.
Okay. Click. Cannot.
because when the next presentation it will ah I don't know why.
Who sharing the slide? Dr. Wan or you?
I
To you.
Cikgu Wan, doktor.
You panggil
me
Dr.
doctor.
Me doktor me.
Who? Cikgu Wan.
I, I share my slide. Okay,
Okay.
I try. Okay,
So you cannot click the present.
okay. I start first.
Slide start.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Hello Hakim, your slide doesn't work.
Oh yeah. So that's why I cannot
It's slow.
share. Yeah. Okay. It's okay. I just share my this screen and I will zoom in and zoom out. So maybe can see. Okay, doctor.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Iqmal Hakim bin Muhammad Jamil. Okay. Uh, just recap. In the BOWEC we have BOWEC means a building operation and work and engineering construction safety regulation 90 active 98 and in the BOWEC we have 16 part. We call it is a regulation. Okay, I will cover the part number 3, concrete work. In the concrete work, we have um 5 regulation 28, general requirement, regulation 29, inspection and supervision, regulation 30, beam, floor and the roof, regulation 31, stripping, and regulation 32 is reshoring. Okay, moving to the next slide. We cover on the regulation 20X, general requirement for general requirement. Okay, first, we need to know the formwork and ratio must be certified by professional engineer. This is very important because the requirement that this system be certified by a professional engineer ensure that they have been designed and checked for safety and structure integrity. That one is very important lah for professional engineer to check the formwork must be comply the specification. Uh, and then the point number 2 is formwork structure. Um, we have a multi-type formwork structure with catwalk and secure access. This one in the picture, catwalk. Sorry, doctor, I don't have experience more inside because I'm the small medium side. So I generate the picture by AI.
Okay, it's okay. So
Yeah.
how about the rest? How is your catwalk design? Is it similar like in the picture? Those who have experience for the big project.
No.
No. Yeah, okay. That one is
No? Who answer no?
Melati.
So how's your catwalk looks like?
Definitely not like this.
No, definitely not like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So how it
In
looks
fact,
like? I mean, how?
I mean the function. If the what we call form work have multi-level, so we need the catwalk because the function of the catwalk is for access, and for the safety, for the inspection, and for efficiency lah. For what we call it to check and the regulation 28 January government, we have a steel frame formwork and timber formwork, and we also have a plastic formwork. So
One,
the regulation
sorry, this one
yes,
in
Doctor?
in the picture, it looks like the formwork is like quite how they call costly to prepare.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
The formwork, okay. Most of the formwork purpose is for what?
Access on the side.
I mean, what is the purpose of the formwork?
To hold the concrete during concreting.
Uh-huh. To hold
To
to
maintain
hold the concreting, okay, during the concreting.
and to maintain position and shape of the concrete.
Okay, to maintain the position. Okay, yes. And they mention here formwork structure more than 2 tier. 2 tier means 2 level, is it?
Yeah, two level. Two
Mm.
level.
Two
Must have
level, they must have the catwalk.
catwalk.
Okay. But usually is there is a have a structure 2 tier. Is there most of the construction they are like come up with the formwork structure more than 2 tier.
Very rare. Depend on the
Rare, yes, very rare. That's why they are not up to for more than 2 tier, so that
Right.
they don't have to have a catwalk. Okay,
Oh.
very rare. They settle 1 tier, they concreting, they done, they dismantle, they come out again another tier. Okay, so if 2 tier is a costly for them because they have to must have a catwalk. It's in the general requirements. That's why they try to avoid.
Yeah.
All right, so that's why it's very rare to see a catwalk. It's costly. Okay, it looks like in the picture, but that's why seldom you can see it.
Yeah. Because they
Because
want it the regulation, right, Doctor?
yes. That's why they have this regulation purposely to make sure it's safe.
Yeah.
Okay,
The keyword.
but like other your friend experience, safety is very costly.
Yeah.
So that's why they try to avoid. If they can minimize, why they want to opt for that? They can do other things. I mean, without the catwalk. If not, they have to. Okay. That's why in the picture when we look at that formwork, wow, it's like another temporary structure. You have to build for the whole building.
Yeah.
It's very unnecessary sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Good info. Good to show it. But there is some. That's why sometimes the management they are trying to avoid any cost, extra cost. So they try to plan as minimize as can or optimum. Okay.
So I add something.
Yes, please. I know.
For the formwork 2 tier, the concrete volume will be a lot.
Yes.
Then the
Also.
timing for the coal mix also
Yes,
that is
that's
very
also one
high.
thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
They avoid this normally. Yeah.
Yeah, that's also another thing. Okay. All right.
Okay,
Good.
thank you, Tuan. Okay.
You see, okay, you see there is two types there you mentioned, steel frame formwork
And
and
timber
also
formwork.
timber formwork. There is the question what you mentioned just now. What do you think could happen if
Okay.
this
What?
structure are not properly secured?
Yeah.
Answer, class. Is it you ask the class or what? Or
Yeah. I asked the class.
okay. They already answer?
Yeah. Mr. Anwar is already answered.
Oh really? Oh, I miss it. Okay, what's your answer, Mr. Anwar?
No, my answer just now, I said the probability to happen the
Okay.
co-join is higher if they have a very high formwork for the one concrete thing. Normally they divide into several join lah.
Mm.
You can collapse this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
They are not proper formwork. Of course, they will be you know, can be
Yeah.
collapsed during concreting.
Mm. Because the formwork is temporary support, right?
Yes, temporary structure.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Okay, we moving to the regulation 29, inspection and supervision. That one is also important. Because the designated what we call such as qualified engineer or supervisor is responsible for overseeing the installation of the formwork, show and then the supervision ensure that the setup is safety standard and design specification. I show the pictures. The support formwork must be correct and what we call same same and then this one is a shoring support shoring frames, and based on the regulation 29, uh supervisor or qualified engineer must keep checking of the formwork and support while the concrete is at. The one is supervisor needed to check lah. Because when anything can be happen if they not check the support. If they find anything dangerous during this check, they must fix and in the right way. I also have experience on this. The formworks broke, and then the engineer stopped my work, and then I need to build again, and then it's costly to me lah as a contractor. Okay, and this one, and moving to the regulation 30. This one is a beam, floor, and roof. I also take a picture from the AI. We need to use braces horizontally and diagonally. And anybody of you have why the importance of use both horizontal and diagonal braces in construction of the formwork? Anybody?
Answer.
To strengthen the formwork structure in overall state, because the braces, the add braces can avoid any movement in between the structure.
Yeah, but correct.
For stability.
Stability.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. One of the answer is prevent the formwork from swaying or collapsing under the load lah. So that's why we use the X brace. And then
Does they practice in on site? Most of the contractor, I mean the project.
for me, I practice on that
I mean
one.
they use both braces, horizontally and diagonal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other colleagues?
Other members? Does every project practice it?
Not really.
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Because
What do you mean sometimes? You means only horizontal or only horizontal? Why on? There is no horizontal. I think I'm not sure. They are just maybe vertical lah. Sometimes start from the bottom. But
But now they are less using this type of frame kan, A-frame type now. Now they are using the shoring system. My side is now using the shoring system because more heavy duty compared to this.
okay. Different approach.
Yeah, different.
Different approach. Because
Different.
this one like easier to like get rusty, and then the thickness of the like diameter itself also not high durability lah, compared to the macam yang heavy duty ones that we are using now, the one that are shoring system.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Miss Yati. And then we add also in the regulation 30 also base plate for shore. That one is also important. Because the shore, the main reason for the shore is to reducing pressure on the ground, and preventing the shore from sinking or tightening lah, especially for the softer lembut surface. So the base plate is important. And then sizing and spacing for the low height, for structure where the floor to the ceiling height up to 9.14 meter. The prop used in the formwork must be adequately sized and spaced. That one is also important. And for I also add on the engineering requirement for height load, because for height over 9.14 meter, heavy load multiple show level have a professional engineer design and oversee the formwork, and share plan with inspector before starting the work lah. The main point and the keyword on this regulation is more to engineers' responsibility. Okay. Any question? No. Okay. I'm moving to the next slide. The regulation 31, stripping. Okay, what is a stripping? Stripping is I will show the video. Okay. From the video, we can see that don't start removing forward until the concrete have fully set lah. Meaning that if the concrete not set, we cannot open the formwork, because the concrete must, or what we call it, might be fully set according to the specification laid out by a professional engineer, and must also approve the commencement of the stripping. Once formwork is removed, clear it way quickly from area where people are working and walking. From the picture, if we need to clear the formwork, because in the formwork we have a nail, wire tie, and other unnecessary accessory from the formwork lah. So that one is very important. The question, what could happen if formwork is removed before the concrete is fully set? Any members? What could happen?
Crack.
What?
Nothing.
Crack. Cracking.
Crack.
disintegrate.
The concrete crack.
Cracking.
Yeah, concrete.
Sagging.
That's correct.
Influences mostly. And
Yeah, we can see
appearance.
from the picture the concrete is very smooth and cantik. Okay. We moving to the next.
How many days it took to remove the formwork?
Yeah. I mean,
Depend on the concrete reading.
Huh? Depends.
me in house construction, we dismantle after 1 day.
After 1 day.
Depends on it depends on the cube test result. If the
Ah,
cube test result
and
achieve the target within like 3 days or 7 days, then we can open the form work.
depends on the test.
Cube test
Okay,
cube test result.
depends on the cube test results. Okay. So different concrete, they have a different mixture, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Based on
Yes.
what the quality, I mean the spec, the
Grade. The grade.
grades, yeah. Okay. So it depends. So this
So
one have to be checked by who? You said
Engineer.
engineer,
yeah, engineer.
professional engineer. Ada ke? That's it.
No, tak ada.
Consultant. Yeah,
Consultant.
Yeah, I audibly.
Huh?
Inspection of work.
Okay.
Better.
Atau COW clerk of work. Not inspection of work and IOW.
Yeah.
Well,
Inspector of work.
they really check it.
Yes, yes.
Yes, they have to sign the form.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so they are responsible, big responsible, huh?
Bawa pergi cok Yamcha je kau team.
No, no.
Okay, next.
Okay. Moving to the regulation 32, we call it reshoring. Reshoring is use reshore to safely support slab and beam after removing from work, especially if there any additional construction load on this structure. I don't know. Is it our construction is also apply because so costly, right?
Yes, my side
Is
using
it?
this.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Why they
The one
using
is
this?
reshoring in the white red color, and then this one is the green one is called reshore, and then the reshore this one lah for uh what we call temporary support, right? For concrete structure after original formwork has been removed, and then we can think lah what will happen if the slab's not properly supported after removing the formwork. So maybe
Meaning that the structure is not ready to take any load from the top. You need to transfer all the load all the way down, right?
Yeah, Mr. No.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is reshoring. And then we go to the part 5. Part 5, right? Part 5. And in the structure steel and precast concrete assembly, in the part 5 we have 5 regulation, placing structure members, regulation 34 holding cutting structure, regulation tag line, regulation 36 erection of lintel, and regulation 37 and 38 permanent and temporary flooring skeletons reconstruction lah. So they want so pictures generated by AI. So I don't have experience, so I share. I just create the pictures. This one in the part regulation 33, placing a structure members do not release the load from the hosting rod until the structure member are securely fastened lah. So we can see the hosting road. We cannot until the type that one, and
The
then
guy cannot be on top of the beam too. Got
yeah.
2 person is on the beam.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one is unsafe.
Yeah, I can delete yeah.
Oh wait, how did you get the photo? It looks like AI you mentioned just now.
Yeah, from dials.
Dals? How to
Yeah.
spell?
DALLE.
DALLE. Dell.
Yeah, Dell.
DALLE. Oh, okay.
ChatGPT, and then they have a dials.
Oh, okay. You guys put advanced.
Yeah, because I think it's not easy to maybe what we call
the command name, right?
Yeah.
And also you need to generate the command.
I made the command.
Really? I just try to mention construction site safety. Let's see what they generate. And then what they said. Okay, so this one actually you can get Canva also, right?
Canva also have.
But that one is a real photo lah. But this one is a AI, they generate.
Mm-mm.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Why they have command?
But then doctor,
Not easy. Okay, wait, let me check what they have. No, this one have to subscribe.
yeah, they need to subscribe.
If
Is it
you
is it illegal?
Yes.
Oh, it's not illegal. Who say illegal?
I pay for 99
I
ringgit.
have to pay lah. It's not free.
No,
Yeah,
no, they
yeah.
have the free one, but the basic one. Maybe
The
the
basic one,
function
I think cannot generate the real
anything.
picture.
So what they can generate? Nothing. Really? Yeah, wait. I see. Really there nothing? Let me check. Have you tried the basic one? But they have like this, they have balance,
I
like 5 image only. There's a free one. The free
yeah.
only limited images. You don't have to type the what they call oh, okay. I think
Let me share the
Canva is
screen.
lots more. If you have but Canva you have to subscribe to have a lot of function. Canva have a lot. I just want to share when I come up with the function. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Is it this screen? Let me try to share. Can you see it? Uh-oh.
I need to stop sharing the
Yeah, if you stop, then you see my page.
uh,
Is it? You can see my page?
yeah.
Huh?
Can.
So this Dell
Dell AI.
Dell AI. Okay, so there's so many function AI now. Okay, the free one, they said 5 images. Now I already come up one. I just type construction site, it's appeared this guy. But it doesn't look like AI. It looks a real photo.
Yeah.
Quite good.
Huh?
Very good actually.
Very good. Quite limited. I thought they come up many pictures. But
You
the
have to
only
pay.
one.
If you subscribe, doctor, it will come up with more pictures.
You mean which one you subscribe? You mean this one enough?
No lah, Dal.
Huh? This one, gold, platinum.
Yeah, platinum.
Yeah, I come. Google je traditional method.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right. No, if you
ni
Google,
lah,
it's not. If you
just
Google, it's not illegal. You didn't subscribe. But that's why you subscribe. So means illegal. Photo being used. Okay. Okay.
that's why I don't use a picture from. Okay,
Are
I
you
share. I back to my
the Canva? I subscribe, so you can use any photo in Canva. Canva have a lot of photos. Easy. So nowadays, you don't have to everything AI,
Yeah. Okay, doctor. Can I move to my? Can I continue?
Yeah, any questions about this one? No? Okay,
No.
nothing.
Okay. 34 regulation 34 holding or cutting a structure member. What we
Next,
call
next.
it?
Is it next?
Yeah, this one. 34.
Oh, okay.
34 and 35 tagline, use tagline to control the movement of the panel of the structure. This one picture of tagline. I don't know, is it the real picture? Is there any experience using the tagline to balance the load lah?
Yeah, usually like that.
Just switch to
Well,
support from work rights.
Normally not this a lot of people. Maybe got two or
But
three.
yes, the AI is over design, I think. Over frame. Okay. What happened? Stuck?
true pictures. Uh, so the one is 38 temporary flooring skeleton. A solid floor should also be set up not more than 2 story or 8 meter beneath the area where work is happening. Is there any question in regulations? No. Okay. No, we moving to the part 6, cleaning, repairing, and maintenance of the roof gutter, window, level, and ventilator. The one in the regulation we have 4 regulation 39 employer, regulation 40 work on the steep roof, regulation 41 construction of cache platform, regulation 42 detail on the cache platform. Sorry. That one is uh in the picture is the roofing bracket. Duty on the employer must provide and ensure that employees use well-maintained safety equipment. That one is a safety equipment must be well maintained lah. So that's why before we start the work, we need to see, because this is height, and this place also high risk. Use the roofing bracket. That one is using bracket. I first time see the roofing bracket because my worker not use this. And the regulation 40 work on the steep roof when walking on the roof with a slope steeper than 1/4. Maybe the gradient, right? Using the roofing bracket. This one is roofing bracket. So roofing bracket, they have to install the roofing bracket. The bracket should be tailored to the pitch of the roof and create level working platform, and must be securely fastened. If not securely fastened, the this one will be slip lah. And then this one, the second picture is crawling board. Crawling board, and crawling board must be at least 280 wide and 25 meter thick. I have experience also. I use stair. I think anybody of members has experience using the roofing bracket and crawling board.
You mean you experience using stairs?
Yeah, I just using stair. After that, I see the picture. I just know
They have the
the
cleaning boards.
crawling board. I use stair because looks like
How you use stairs on the
I just
roof?
I just put the stair what call tidur, right? Like this one.
Oh, like a
Ladder.
proper ladder.
Ladder,
Ladder.
ladder. Yeah,
Ah,
ladder. No, stair, ladder.
okay, okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So,
But this one is more safer.
yeah, because they have a
This
cengkam.
one, this one only at abroad, not in Malaysia.
Yeah. So that's why I ask anybody of our
Seldom. I don't think you have seen it because I think in this one overseas they most
yeah.
of time I mean in the Europe I think they are using
So
this kind of.
that's why I just implement the safety belt. So implement the safety belt is okay. And then sorry. Where? Okay. We moving to the part 7. Part 7 is Regulation 43 catch platform. Regulation 44 construction of catch platform, and Regulation 45 detail on the catch platform. This regulation more to the catch platform lah. This one is the catch platform. I think this one in have in Malaysia. And the when demolishing exterior wall of the building over 12.2 meter height, catch platform must be installed on the building exterior to protect the building worker below, and then must be certified by a professional engineer and located 6 meter from the demolition site. And this one catch platform must at least 1.5 meter wide. Anybody of you has experience also, it must be compulsory 1.5 meter wide? Anybody or members?
Yes lah, regulation tu.
So that's why
Normal.
Minimum. Minimum.
minimum.
How they install the cash platform? How the Indonesian or Bangladeshi install the cash platform? It looks like high risk for them to set up the cash platform.
Panjat scaffolding tu, lepas tu drill dia punya bolt and nut.
Wall plug.
It's quite risky, eh?
Yeah, it's quite
Then,
risky.
in order for them to set up the cash platform, it's already high risk to save the the other workers and also the public.
Yeah.
It's high risk for the workers.
Yes, my previous site to die because of this cash platform fail.
Oh my God. Really?
Yes.
So meaning during the installation, they fell down?
No, they do some work at the cash platform area, and then the cash platform is failed.
It's not
don't
the
wear-
purpose. It's not the purpose for them to step on it.
No, when you take out like you remove upstairs kan, nak removing the material, the waste on the top of the cash platform have to be clear during the cleaning. During the
I
cleaning,
see.
they
But
step on that.
but they can't step on it.
But they did, and they die.
They must know the function of cash platform is just to hold the items, the and so on. And the way they cleaning, I suppose they have to, I don't know how to use it to collect all the
They have to like scoop macam to
scope,
collect that
right?
to
From
but
from the from the platform, from the slab, from the
that one that kind slower lah compared to that you go on the top of that and then you just collect by yourself kan.
Okay. PT.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then this platform also must support live load lah. At least 735 kilo Newton. Force per square meter. And then the detail of the cash platform must be adhere the building of the operation code of standard. So that's all from me. Anybody ask question?
What is the operation code standard? Building operation code standard.
I have one. Wait.
You have one? What do you mean?
Yeah, I have a example of the operation code standard. Wait. I cancel that one. I will share to WhatsApp.
Okay.
Okay. That's all. And then move next members.
Who presented?
Nur Azila. Alright, Assalamualaikum and hi.
Just now
Dr. and
Ikmal,
everyone.
Sorry, just now
Yeah,
Ikmal,
yeah. Yeah, Ikmal Hakim, Doctor. Nazila want to share screen? Slide
Boleh guna yang sekarang punya tak?
Dia punya? Okay, okay.
Ya. Okay.
So, I monitor lah
Okay. Sebab sekarang guna handphone je.
Oh, okay.
Alright, okay. So, boleh start ke?
Boleh.
Boleh.
Alright. So, Assalamualaikum and hi Doctor and everyone. My name is Nur Azila Shahira. So, I will present 4 regulation in BOWEX, which are demolition, excavation work, material handling, and piling. So, for the demolition, okay, next slide.
Sorry.
Okay, for the demolition, so this is the list that covered in FMA for the demolition regulation. So since I work at the demolition industries, I will share some of the real picture from my previous project, but maybe some of the picture may not be perfect or not really follow the safety requirement. But let's just take it as a lesson maybe or example. Okay.
Awalnya declaration.
Okay, next. So the first topic in demolition regulation in FMA is warning sign. So on every demolition job, danger sign shall be posted around the property. Doorways or throughways shall be kept barricaded, except when being used as a passage for main equipment. All right, next. For preparation, before commencing any demolition work, all glass in exterior operating shall be removed. Electric, water, steam shall be shut off. In each case, the relevant authorities, for example, JPS, maybe TNB, that involved shall be notified in advance. All right, next. Next. Alamak.
Start, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why I don't use. When, where?
Previous lagi. Dekat projection of adjacent structure.
Okay, this one.
Alright, so for projection of adjacent structure, during the demolition of any structure, the employer performing such demolition shall examine the walls of all structures adjacent to the structure which is to be demolished. So from my experience, one of the survey that we have done is dilapidation survey and contest. It is not stated in the FMA, but it is only an example lah from me. Dilapidation survey ni is to identify the adjacent building by measuring the crack, taking a pictures as an evidence. And another one is contest, which we call the concrete on the building to find the actual strength of the building. All right. Next, the demolition of walls, partition, and etc. First, shall proceed in systematic manner. Second, no wall, chimneys, or other structure or part of a structure shall be left unguarded in such condition that it may fall or collapse. All right. Next, for the inspection, during the demolition, inspection shall be made by a designated person as the work progress to detect any hazard. Okay, next. So for method of operation, debris, bricks, and other materials shall be removed. And usually in Malaysia, we will follow MS 2318. It is not stated in FMA, but usually we as a demolition contractor will follow this Malaysian Code of Conduct for demolition work. All right.
Okay, you see, there is a standard. Even Malaysian standard come up with the method of operation for the demolition of building.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be their reference, okay, when they want to do this kind of operation. There is many other standard as well. Even the scaffolding also one of the standard that the construction industry have to what they call follow.
Yep.
So sometimes this thing is not being mentioned in the act or in the regulation, but it's a practice.
Yep.
Since they have a standard, so they have to follow whatever being come up with the Malaysian standard. So I also one of the committee for the scaffolding reviewed for the scaffolding testing and so on. Even the manufacturer also have to follow the Malaysian standard. They have to conduct a test, okay, for the materials of the scaffold, either metal, okay, and even we need to revise also, either they have still have to use wood, timber. I mean the materials of the scaffold. Okay, we need to consider also some of the project might use it, but it's rare, not here, not in, I think in China, they still have scaffold using bamboo. Is
Bamboo.
it? Have we,
Yeah,
have we?
Hong Kong, I went there before. Yes.
I've been to Shanghai. I was surprised that they are using the bamboo, have we correct or not? The scaffolding.
Maybe it looks like bamboo lah, Doctor.
No, it
The
is
bamboo is a bamboo.
It
It's
is
a
a bamboo.
Because
But I think that bamboo normally for the maintenance work, for the
uh,
architectural.
maintenance, no, it's not maintenance. There is the construction at that time. It's
I
like
think that for the painting, I think not the heavy duty work. Yes.
maybe Harry can answer. I'm not sure. But last time I saw it, it's like this one, demolition. Okay, the building is existing building, but it seems like what they call refurbished building, right? So you mean it's not very heavy duty, right? It just
Yes.
used for the kind of like refurbish or renovation, something like that.
Maybe for the working platform, maybe.
Okay, we don't know either they are using for the, I don't think so, yeah. Kind of that kind of project only. Okay, so yeah, okay, good. Next.
All right. Next, for access to flow, they shall be provided at all times, safe access by means of entrance, hallways, stairways, or ladders, runs which shall be so protected as to safeguard the person. So for opening inflows, for removal of debris, opening shall be barricade, and the aggregate area of opening shall not exceed 25% of the total area that we want to demolish. All right, next. For the demolition of structural steel.
Next.
Okay, all steel structures shall be demolished column length by column length and tier by tier. It's stated in Code of Practice in 2318 Demolition Malaysian Standard. All right. Next, for storage of materials. Material should not be stored on catch and scaffold platform, floor or stairways of the building being demolished, except for the temporary storage. For example, here, my previous project, we want to demolish the chimney. So we have to put the oxygen and acetylene over there at the catch platform and scaffold platform. All right. Next, for barricade, catch platform and warning sign, along every sidewalk or thoroughfare shall be erected a substantial barricade to prevent an unauthorized person. And catch platform shall be installed during the demolition of an exterior masonry wall or a roof from a point more than 12 meter above the ground level. Next, for mechanical method of demolition, the use of swinging weight, clamshell bucket, power shove, bulldozer can be used if the building is less than 24 meters. And swinging weight can be used if the zone of demolition radius at least 1.5 of the building height. But as a demolition contractor, we never use the swinging weight lah up until now. Okay,
The
next.
photo, is it from your project? Demolition project?
Two of the pictures is from my previous project. But the
Where is
swinging
it?
weight is at
But no,
YTL Pasir Gudang.
normally you use what method of demolition?
There,
We will use,
show that one, the swinging weight.
yeah,
also.
yeah.
Hmm.
The swinging weight,
And
we
also
never use that.
the clamshell bucket, is it?
Yeah.
Power shovel.
Usually we use pulverizer, doctor.
What they call?
Pulverizer. It's like a crusher.
Pull.
It's like a crusher.
Oh, crusher. So that one is it
Yeah.
in the photos?
Yep.
There's a call like a crusher.
Yep.
So they have to hit, is it?
They have to gig it.
Or like this? Okay, like a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. So this machine is only for the company, demolition company.
I think the
so.
head can be
Yeah.
changed. I
Huh?
think the one that
Yeah.
because this one, if you can see the same that I'm using at side, but the in front of that they can change.
Oh,
Mean
they
that
change
they can
one.
change.
They have different attachment. For example,
Ah,
bucket,
ah, ah.
pulverizer, breaker.
Okay. Only
Can
that
change
fix,
the
right? Okay.
The
yes.
attachment. Yeah.
So this one you said where in Pasir Gudang? What building?
YTL Pasir Gudang power plant.
YTL. Okay. So what happened to that place?
Setakat ni kosong saja, tak ada apa-apa. No any building.
Where is the Pasir Gudang? Which area?
Johor.
I mean I know I'm from Pasir Gudang. I mean
Oh,
nearby
sorry.
nearby Johor Port or MMSC or
Yeah, MMHE.
inside MMSC?
No, bersebelahan.
Ah, I see, next to the MMSC. Okay, alright. Okay. When is it? When was it?
2020.
Oh, recently.
COVID time.
Oh, okay. So meaning YTL no longer exists then?
Yeah.
Because I think
Okay.
benching plan normally temporary only. They rental the land for the
Okay.
benching plan.
Yeah.
So in this case, with the demolition, so the client will be YTL?
Yeah.
Do you know how much is the cost for this project?
We have to pay them 10,000. Yeah.
Pay them?
Because the steel, the material price is more than the demolition cost.
You mean the cost, the weights cost?
The
Salvage item
yeah, the salvage item. The
contract.
price of the salvage item is more than the demolition cost, doctor. So we have to pay them. We buy the power plant.
Because they I think that they took the steel, the reinforcement, everything, and then you sell back, right?
Yeah.
You sell back, right, to the
Yeah,
scrap.
all
So that's
the
why
machineries,
they get
the turbine, all the machineries inside the power plant. Yeah.
they
So
sell
how much
they
the
sell
profit
back.
that you got?
PNC profit.
Huh?
Very PNC.
Juta, but tut.
So So they give that for example, okay, I want to demolish, okay, and there is an agreement that you will took everything on the plan. I mean on the site, right? Your company.
Okay.
All right. Then when they have come cost to what the calculation, and you are the one who decided want to give them 10,000 for example, just like that. And there
Yep.
is no, oh okay, you can give them 5,000 also, just like that.
Mm,
They need the
Doc-
evidence or not? The proof.
yeah. They need the evidence. We have to
You
put the
can
price
manipulate it.
for
Yeah.
all the materials, for all the machinery, steam turbine, for example. We have to
But
put the price there.
you still can manipulate it.
Yeah.
Normally, we put the price under contract, under salvage item, if I'm not mistaken. If
Yeah. Betul.
yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. So they cannot manipulate once the contract is bind.
Hmm. Oh, there is a question there. Normally, why they demolish? Sometimes because of the rental contracts, and
Yeah.
there's so many reasons. Yeah, can be the building is unsafe. Okay, and there is so many other reasons. Depends on the project.
Yeah.
Building. Okay, many. Okay, based on your experience, Azila, what is a common reason why they want to demolish the building? What is the common reason?
Recent project, they want to build a new house. So they demolish the whole building so that they can build the new one.
Okay.
Pernah guna bom tak demolish?
Tak pernah lagi guna bom. Sebab Malaysia susah sikit nak guna bom. And usually demolition contractor ni focus on the salvage actually. So they will demolish it in proper way.
Yes, they
To
keep
take the salvage item. Yeah.
yeah.
That's why we have a BOAG.
Sebab nanti kalau you guna yang method tu dulu, I pernah guna rock blasting kan, you kena dapat permit a lot from banyak department. Banyak department related, the authority related banyak. Masa I guna rock blasting untuk nak buat apa nama dia?
Excavation.
No, I use rock blasting before nak buat foundation.
Excavation lah.
So kita use the rock
bangunan
blasting.
tu dipanggil construction wastage lah. Sisa bangunan yang diruntuhkan tu dipanggil construction wastage lah.
Yes.
Yeah. Kalau concrete waste pun, kalau concrete debris pun still boleh jual. Dapat duit.
Betul. Pergi dam dekat macam tanah-tanah yang you nak.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to see which one the debris that can be sell. There is not. Okay. That's why they have to do the proper demolition.
Yep.
So they can segregate the items, the materials, the debris, and so on. If you are using the blasting for the certain purpose, like you said, like for the foundation, and also there is a case blasting like the rock, that area, the site, there is a rock maybe that you can't
For the MRT project, Doctor.
the rock, is it?
In
I
the
pun sama guna rock blasting.
in the RX station. This is more than 40 meter in underground. So actually, during the planning stage, we plan with the one machine we buy from overseas. That one machine costs us 10 million. That one normally they use in the mining industry.
Okay.
So our mindset that time, we need to catch up with the plan. So we need to have a very good machine to process the rock faster and smaller size. End up we buy two, but on the reality side, on site, our rock is quite
strong.
Strong, is it? Very hard. Yeah. So the
And
maintenance
then
for the
how about the machine? You are wasting.
Correct.
Oh my God. Why don't they do a test first? The strength of the stone or rock?
They show us the machine in Dubai, I think.
Oh my God.
but it different character of the rock, right?
Yeah, the thing
Yes.
is a very big investment. So the first thing they have to do sampling. Sampling of the rock they must do first. Oh my God. It's
But we have to do that on other country. We cannot bring our rock to the site, right? I know maybe the small size of rock can maybe can match with the character of the rock that machine can process, but on the side it must be different, I think. So the
oh,
productivity
I see.
drop. Yeah, because of maintenance it's very high. The machine cutter, the head cutter head is very costly.
Who bought that?
Uh, Secret.
Ah?
It's a secret.
So
Because
so what happened? They have to do the rock blasting at the end.
yes.
How much is the cost for the blasting?
In the blasting I'm not so sure.
But cheaper
But
than the
it's
machine
very
cost.
cheap. Yeah, very cheap, and then the productivity also can match what we plan.
Oh my God. They
Yeah.
are big mistake to decide to buy that machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now it's a risk, eh? So decision making is very, very difficult. Sometimes it's not successful. Okay, and I don't know how they feel those who make a decision, but usually in a team, right? So they have nobody can be blamed.
No, because
Wait,
at the first place, during they try to get that everyone try to get the
uh,
credit for that because everyone happy. But on site, different story. Yeah.
yo, okay. Good experience. Okay, good sharing. Thank you. Ano. All right. Next, Azila, proceed.
Oh, they asked about the Stadium Shah Alam demolition,
Oh yeah, they are planned to.
but Stadium Shah Alam has so many politic issue.
Oh, what happened? They doesn't want to demolish?
They want to demolish, but boleh cakap kan? Tak boleh lah.
Can, why cannot? It's nothing.
It's recorded. You remember, it's recorded.
It's okay.
Politic issue.
Study purpose.
No. I mean your company will be one of the
Competitor.
competitor. The one who will be bid the tender to demolish?
Yeah, but my company is only G6. They need G7 for the demolition. So we park under any big company.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you will be subcon. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. But so are they going to open tender for the demolition or not?
Still not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, not yet.
But
We're
they
going
plan to, right?
Yeah.
Because it's already horrible, that building. It's too old.
Doctor,
I mean,
from
too
your
ancient.
opinion, they need
Just
to
the roof,
demolish or not,
doctor.
doctor?
Just the roof?
Yeah, just the roof horrible. But
Really?
the structure is still can use
If
until
like
one.
that, they just but no, the I don't know. They
They
have
want
to
to
build a
because
new one, I think.
Mm.
They still have to build a new one.
My opinion,
Unsafe,
just remove
unsafe.
the
Yeah,
roof.
unsafe.
From
Huh?
my opinion, I think just remove the roof.
No,
yeah.
cannot. If you
But
want
the underground slab also flat.
yes, flood. They have to
Yes.
increase,
Yes.
they have to put a more level,
Yeah.
Just
up
the level lah. No need to demolish
No.
everything.
The,
Like
the
stadium
demolition
Italian.
of alam.
Oh, okay. It could be maybe the designer have to decide. They have to propose to the client. Okay, if they want to minimize the cost, they can maintain the existing foundation. They just upgrade the levels from the existing, which is reduce the cost already, right? So they just upgrade a few floors, something like that. The existing foundation or the ground, they still can keep it. Yeah. If they
As
ask enough.
using the flood mitigation plan under the stadium, right?
Yes, yes. But nothing they can put under the stadium. They cannot have the basement or what? I don't think so. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next.
Okay, next for the part 12, excavation work.
Wait, there is a question. I think your group have so many questions here. Have you read the chat?
Already answered.
No, the last one.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, I'm not familiar with Zoom.
Who's the company demolished building in front of UiTM Shah Alam? How did you know there is a building? It's already long time ago. There is you know what is a building in front of the UiTM? It's a college.
Asrama.
College Jati.
Asrama kan?
College
Jati, nasi lemak sedap.
Oh yeah.
Nasi lemak sedap Jati.
Why they demolish that?
when?
Why?
Oh, why? Actually they have the
Ada hantu betul tak?
Last time, if I'm not mistaken, College
Dia
Jati
terbakar,
burn.
terbakar.
Yeah, burn. They burn.
Terbakar.
They burn. I'm not sure totally.
Just one block.
Just one block, but there is a tunnel. I think there is a period of the land to be used for that building. So the same like Tesco. You know Tesco last time in Shah Alam?
Yeah.
There is a one Tesco.
Section 13, is it?
And they demolished already.
They are planning
If
to put AJN, right?
kalau
So they have
kebakaran,
kebakaran?
why bangunan KWSP tak demolish?
Tunnel lah. Actually, because of the tunnel, they have the what they call the period of
EPF tu maybe their own building, their own land.
their own
So
land.
that's why they do redo and redo.
Yeah.
PWSP UM Holding just buy.
Okay. So there is a reason also they demolish because of the period of the land also. How long they can on that land. Okay. Also they need to demolish.
Leasehold.
Leasehold. Yeah. That's why if you buy the house, tenure, leasehold, how many years? 99 years.
Yeah, 99
There's
years.
the rights for the government to take over that land. So your house will be demolished in the future. So that's why buy a freehold.
If freehold like condominium will last for forever bangunan tu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kalau bangunan tu dah nak roboh,
That is your risk. You will get compensation. Maybe I'm not sure who will pay for it.
Like China.
China, what happened?
China after 50 years. I think I heard from my friend from China. I don't think is it true. Huawei can answer because
50 years.
is it correct?
After 50 years, they demolish?
Yeah. Yeah, they were demolished. That's why we can see the China new buildings.
I'm not sure. Harry, are you there? Where's Harry? Harry?
Here, Doctor.
Harry.
Where is Harry?
How's the
Today very quiet.
in China? Is it there is a condition the building will be demolished for after 50 years?
The birds, right?
Generally speaking, actually, the buildings have different range. If the building attributed to A, it's have 100 years life. after demolish, and residents have a low 50 years life, and after demolished, not exist 15 years or 25 years. It's because temporary building. It's not surveillance from government department. It's a personal architecture. So the mm, the the informed building less have 50 years life of building.
So you mean that those who are buying the house after 50 years, they
Yes, after 15 years, it's must according to estimate. If the estimator have a high level, it can continue. It can continue exist. If not, have a high level, it must be demolished in China condition.
what do you mean high level? How many floors?
High level is elevation from government department about the building safety, utilization, or some functionality is must be accomplished standard. If not, so the building must be demolished.
Okay. So it depends on the quality of the building, you mean?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, all right. So it's not all the condition. So they must selective also. Depends on the condition of the building. Okay.
Yes, doctor.
All right.
Because my English lack coherency and fluency, so I want to express and correct, and
Okay.
I speak slowly. I'm so sorry, doctor.
It's okay. We try to understand, okay?
I am a civil engineer and constructor, and have a high qualification of construction qualification in our country, but my English lack some
it's
good
okay.
ability, so I don't know how to express
Okay.
some ideas.
It's okay. But you will improve a lot, okay, during your study. No worries, okay? You will,
Thank you, doctor. Thank you,
yeah,
classmate.
you will be able to speak more, fluent in English. This is what my Japanese friends last time in Thailand, okay? Because they speak in Japanese, okay? And you also speak in Chinese, Mandarin. So you are not, in your country, you won't practice English at all. Never. You will, you never use
Yes.
English at all. And same like my friend Japanese also, what he said, the first thing that he get, okay, from the master study, he said that he can speak English very well.
Oh.
But after he come back to Japan, now he forgot everything. So only during Thailand, he can speak English. But then after sometimes in Japan back, he can't practice it. So he really barely can remember how to speak English. So you also, I think, will be a same experience later on. Once you come back to China, then you will forget how to speak English unless you have friends there. Okay, foreign friends, then you have to keep practicing. Okay? It's okay, Harry.
Yes, doctor. As a matter of fact, as you said,
Yeah. Okay.
at junction
Okay.
lack condition to it's a choose.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Next, Azila.
Okay, next, for excavation work, this is the list that covered in the FMA for the excavation work regulation. Okay, next, for the protection,
Owner of the demolished building or contractor? Owner of the demolished building or contractor?
Which one, Doctor?
What is the question? Owner of the demolished building or
who will bear the cost if the
Oh.
building is cracked, doctor?
I'm not sure.
Owner, but they will charge the contractor.
Depends on who did the crack.
Insurance company.
But usually we will have a dilapidation survey. So we have the evidence, the existing crack before. So we can protect ourselves as a demolition contractor.
You mean with the survey?
Yep.
So for
But
example,
even though you use you have the dilapidation survey report kan, but then after that we in the dilapidation survey no crack, but after that there is a crack. So
so how?
that's the question. Who will responsible for that?
That's the thing. Doesn't mean that
Insurance liability awam
Yeah.
kan under contract.
Insurance.
insurance.
Yep.
But there is a coverage. Okay, if it beyond the coverage from the insurance, I think the contractors they have to bear it, the cost.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was happen for the ICT project. Do you know the ICT?
ICT Shah Alam.
ICT Shah Alam, the high-rise building. Okay,
Yeah.
last time, after sometimes, when they build a few blocks, okay, they started with the block A behind, and then a few block, I think the third block or the second block, there is a settlement
Yeah.
behind
Hello.
the road, ICT, and the houses, there is a housing area. If you notice, the housing area behind the ICT has been, cracked, and also some of the building collapse, I think, the houses. Okay, crack or what, I think, but they settled. Okay, and then what happened? They built a new houses, the same design, but different color, I think. Just the same design, I think, or different design, I'm not sure. But they built a few new units that affected, and it was be covered by the developer, the ICT lah. That one. That one is because of the existing construction lah. It's not because of the demolition lah, but they built the new developments there. Okay.
Same as my project pun.
What happened?
Same was because my current project actually Petaling, we built nearby to the existing neighborhood. So two of the like housing, the existing one settle. So but my boss they bought that house. We bought that house but with the double price, double market price.
What? And then who's
So
the
the owner like but now is us is the owner lah. But another one they refuse to sell, so we need to like prepare, and now still in negotiation lah because they pay higher, try to get more from us lah. But one unit already settled that we bought already.
Okay, Yati, this case, you as a main con. Hello? Hello?
Hello, yes, doctor.
Ah, so you as a
Hello.
Mencon, right?
Yes,
Don't
doctor, I can listen.
who bought the
Mm-hmm.
who bought the house, the client or the Mencon?
Actually, I'm the client and I'm the main one.
Ah,
We
okay, the
are
developer
in-house.
lah, right? So you are the developer.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. Same case like ICT then.
Mm.
Okay, okay. So that one,
Mm-hmm.
they have money, then it's okay. But
Then easier. Easier
yes,
you
yes.
buy, that one is the easiest way. If not, if you have to deal with the people, headache, no, very headache. Like, just bought lah, just bought that unit. Just pay.
Luckily they agree to
Just
sell
pay.
it.
If not that. Yes, but of course lah, double market price. And then the house is already like 40s,
Oh,
40s years old tau. 40 tahun dah. The
yeah.
old, very old design that nobody want to, and then very small is actually just like a 1.5 story unit. Two bedroom, bawah 2 bedroom, and the half two only bedroom or small, very small bedroom tau.
They are so
Like,
lucky.
yes.
They are so lucky. This one is what they call unexpected event.
Mm.
So if those who are lucky ones, so there is a rezeki lah for them. It's okay. All right. It's good. Also, they got they got compassionate. What? Double price.
Double price.
How much is the cost? Did you know?
6,000 plus. But the house is 300 plus, the market value is 300.
Oh,
But we bought
600.
at 60,000, 600,000.
Oh, okay, okay.
But with that money, they can buy better house now. Yang tu,
Yeah, true.
because that house now become our side office, because
Ah, I
become
see.
our,
Okay.
so
Okay.
leaking everywhere, leaking everywhere, every raining, then we have to bear with the leaking.
Oh my
So
God.
it's like,
It's not
what we buy.
convenient.
Better you sit at the cabin compared to that house. Now that
Yes.
cabin is much comfortable compared to the house. So
Okay.
the condition of the house very bad.
Yeah.
But we bought for 60,000.
Oh my God. What a what a life with your company. Okay, proceed, Azila. Thank you for sharing.
All right. So next, for the protection of the public, all public walkways, sidewalks shall be provided with guardrails or board fences. A flagman or watchman shall be designated to warn the public. Provide warning lights or flare during darkness to ensure safety for pedestrian and vehicle traffic. Next, for the stability of structure, such structure shall be supported where necessary by underpinning, sheet piling, shoring, or bracing. And for general requirement, no employee shall be permitted to enter any excavated area unless sheet piling, shoring, or other safeguard. Next, for piling, shoring, and bracing, planks used as sheet piling shall be at least 50 millimeters thick. Next, for access, in every excavation of more than 1.2 meters depth, there shall be provide ladders, stairways, or ramps. Next, for trench excavation, where the trench to be excavated exceeds 4 meters in depth, such protection shall be constructed in accordance with the design and drawings of a PE, professional engineer. Next,
For the excavation, there is so many incident. You don't have any experience at your side?
for excavation, no.
Okay, because you are demolition.
Yeah.
Okay, how about other classmates? Because this excavation activities and there's so many case I saw the viral one. Many many workers has been done with the, the soil.
Yes, yes.
So many cases this one. I don't
Uh,
know what is the main issues, but even though in here they're very detailed, they said have to put this one, shoring and so on, but I think they have, but I'm not sure is it because it's not install it proper or what? Why still happen?
because in Malaysia, what I know, normally more than 3 meter. I think our level is 3 meter. We need to do the shoring.
Sorry. Mm.
Yes, but I have a friend have project in Kelantan
Mm-hmm.
for the piping for the water project. They excavate more than 3.5
Okay.
without any shoring. So one day the soil is
Without shoring, more than 3.
that one 3.5 only. Because of next to the trench is a live traffic. I think the vibration will
Oh.
introduce the soil to collect in the trench.
Oh, okay.
They buried 2 person inside, but managed to get out from the incident area.
So that one because didn't install the shoring, but sometimes even though they install, but they still happen. Not sure. Or mostly accidents they don't follow, maybe, right? Of course.
Because it will cost them, right, a lot.
Yeah. True. So they avoid. But
Yeah,
it's happened, it was happened many times. I saw it, this incident many times. But yeah, what to do? There will be a penalty for that.
very cheap.
Very cheap. What? The penalized.
Yes,
Yes, that's why after this, after the new amendment, it will be they will think twice, thrice, either they want to install or not. So the cost is high after this. Okay. All right, next.
Okay, next for the positioning of machinery. No person shall be permitted to position or operate machinery in a manner likely to endanger himself or others. Okay. Next for part material handling and storage, use and disposal. So next, this is the list that covered in FMA for the material handling regulation. First, for the general requirement, all materials in bags, containers or bundles. A general requirement. Bundles and other materials stored in shall be stacked and limited in height so that it will be stable and otherwise safe against sliding or collapse. Next, for falling of timber, timber shall be stacked so as to be safe against falling or topping over. And unused timber shall have nails withdrawn before it is stacked unless it is to be burned without further handling. Next, for aisle and passageway to be kept clear to provide for the free and safe movement of material. Next, for material storage, material should not be placed within 1.8 meters of any hoistway or inside floor openings, and unused materials shall be segregated. Material shall not be stored on scaffold or runways, and brick stacks shall not be more than 2.1 meters in height. Next, for disposal of waste material, whenever materials are dropped more than 6 meters to any point lying outside the exterior walls of the building, an enclosed chute of wood or equivalent material shall be used. All right. Next, so this is the part 14 for BOEX, which is piling. And Next, this is the list that covered in FMA for the piling work regulation. All right, for stability of adjacent structure, where there is any question of stability of structures, for structures adjoining areas to be piled, such structure shall be supported where necessary by underpinning, sheet piling, shoring, bracing, or other means. Next, for inspection, all pile driving equipment shall be inspected daily by a designated person before the start of work. Okay, next, for protection of operator, the operator of every pile driver shall be protected from falling objects, steam, cinder, and water by a substantial covering. For qualification of operator, the operation shall be in the charge of a designated person who shall personally direct the work. Okay. For handling of piles, during the hoisting of piles, all persons not actually engaged in operating the equipment and handling the pile shall be kept out of the area. Next, for pile driver not in use, when the pile driver is not in use, the hammer shall be choked or blocked in the lids or lowered to the ground. Next, for ladders, a ladder extending from the bottom of the lids to the overhead shaft shall be permanently attached to the structure supporting the lids, and suitable working platform of adequate strength shall be provided. Next, for pile, all concrete piles shall have attained the required strength before being hoisted or being subject to piling stress. For example, maybe cube test and coring. And next, for pile testing, the testing of piles shall be conducted under the direct supervision of a designated person, and there is no specific test that mentioned in FMA, but I heard that they did the PDA testing, pile driving analysis, and PIT, pile integrity test on site. All right. And last, for footing, before placing or advancing a pile driver, the ground shall be inspected by a designated person. All right, thank you. Next.
Thank you. Finally, my turn.
Last but not least.
Last but not least, and after this, we have a case study presentation. So I'm going fast for the boring slide. Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good evening. Yeah, because it's more on the point, and actually I don't have any experience on blasting and use of explosive, but I try. If everyone in this class have experience, please help me.
Many.
Okay, next. Okay, for part 15, blasting and use of explosive, I found out usually blasting and explosive used for the quarry and mining industry or sector. As you can see, I show the quarry, most popular quarry in Malaysia, located at Simpang Pulai, near Ipoh Perak. At the right side is the Terendum Mountain, and the left side is the Rapat Mountain, and the between is the North-South Expressway. So the first regulation under this part is Regulation 135, handling of explosive. Handle and use accordance with manufacturer instruction and only handled by the designated person. This person must has the training, knowledge and experience in the field of transporting, storing, handling and use of explosive. Next, regulation 136, smoking. Okay, smoking and open lights is prohibited. Regulation 137, opening packages, the minimum distance from any magazine is 15.3 meter. Okay, next, Akim. Regulation 138, drilling holes. It's prohibited if contain explosive and sufficient size for the cartridge to be inserted to the hole without forcing or ramming, because they handle with the explosive material. So the forcing and ramming may activate the explosion. Regulation under 139, removing cartridge wrappers. Dynamite not be removed from its original wrapper before being loaded into holes. So I managed to get the picture from the Googles that shown the cartridge and also the dynamite in the hole. So you can see at the bottom of the slides. And then regulation 140, loading near other operation. It must direct supervision by the blaster. Okay, next slide. Regulation 141, loading and tamping, only use hardwood rock free from any metal parts. And regulation 142, warning before blasting, must be audible warning sound to all person within the danger zone. And 143 regulation, return to the blast area only allow when permitted. So the picture show that the blaster is ready to blast the ground with a proper PPE, including glass, hammer, and safety jacket. Next. For regulation 144, misfire, it must immediately retreat to a safe distance or safe shelter, and the blaster must report the misfire to the person in charge, and the proper method and safe of its disposal must be taken. No person except those designated to effect such disposal shall enter the danger zone until the misfire has been disposed. Okay, next. Regulation 145, precaution before blasting. Precaution shall take every precaution for the protection of life and property, and warning notice given to all residents nearby. And regulation, and lastly, regulation 146, operating during slide 87. Okay, slide 87. Okay, operation during thunderstorm, it must stop immediately. So anyone want to share or asking a question before I proceed to the next slide?
There is a question in the chat. I think we are not yet answered,
Okay.
but it's related the previous one, but we still can respond.
General question, is FMA still
Renovation work
enforced?
like remove partial of building also in the scope of demolition work, yes or no?
It depends to the contract. Some contract partially building is in the demolition work, some is not.
Okay, depends.
Yep. So next question, is FMA still enforced in Malaysia or it is already superseded by OSHA? From Dr. share last before Raya, new OSHA is supersede the FMA, so FMA is abolished, but the effective for the new OSHA is in June 2024.
Not yet. Soon.
Yep, not yet.
Not yet soon. But the existing project They have to comply with FMA and OSHA. There is a transition.
Correct. Transition period.
Transition period. So after is 100%, no longer as is current project. So there will be 100% a new OSHA amendment 2023, 2024 or 2024, okay, or 2022 maybe. It takes time, to get it. So at the moment, yes, still practice FMA. Still,
Okay. Can I continue?
yes.
Okay, we go to part 16, hand and power tools. So for the regulation 147 general requirement, this is just a general how to use the hand and power tool. Firstly, must be maintained in safe condition. That one is basics how to use the tools. And then rotating or moving part should be guarded according to the factory and machinery fencing of machinery and safety regulation 1970, and necessary personal protective equipment for employee to protect from hazard. So for the general also determine that three category of for the hand and power tools. One is on off control. This one is for the handheld powered with wheel 51 millimeter in diameter or less, or blade shanks 6 millimeter wide or less. So it just need a on off control. For the next category is if the wheel greater than 51 millimeter in diameter, the tool must have one on-off control and also lock-on control. So is two stage of on-off the tools. And then the last is for the saw, circular saw, chainsaw, and percussion tools. It must have content pressure switch. That mean uh, when the content pressure switch, that will shut off the power when the pressure is released. So when it's released, the tool is automatically will shut off or shut down. So next, so under this part 16 hand and power tools, there's a type of tools. First, hand tools. What is hand tools? Hand tools is the tools that only use human power to operate. So first, the regulation said employee shall not issue, suffer, or permit the use of unsafe hand tools. And then wrenches shall not be used when jaws are sprung to the point that slippage occurs. Next, impact tool shall be kept free of mushroom head, and then the wooden handle of tool shall be kept free of splinter or crack and shall be kept tight in the cool. So my picture show that the mix of the hand tools. You can see the hand tools and also the electric power operated tools at the bottom right corner. This one under regulation 149, electric power operated tools. So it said that this tool must insulated in accordance with the requirement of Electrical Inspectorate Regulation 1984, and use of electric cord for hoisting or lowering tools not be permitted. Okay, next slide. Okay, the next type of tool is pneumatic power tools. This means tools that power by the air compression. So I put the picture of the tools. I know everyone know these tools. Usually used in the car workshop to change the tires. So the regulation is the regulation is secure to the hose or whip to prevent the tools from disconnected. And then safety clip or retainer securely installed and maintained on pneumatic impact precaution tool to be prevent attachment from being accidentally expelled All pneumatically driven nail, stapler and other similar equipment provide with automatic fastener feet which operate at more than 7 bar pressure at the tool shall have a safety device on the muzzle to prevent the tool from ejecting fastener. Compressed air shall not be used for cleaning and clothing of parts of the body. This always happen at the car workshop. The workers usually use the air compressor to cleaning their clothes from dust. So it's cannot do that. And then hose, pipe, valve, filter and other fitting must follow manufacturer's safe operating pressure specification. And then the use of hose for hoisting or lowering tools shall not be permitted. And then all hose inside diameter exceed 13 mm shall have a safety device at the source of supply of branch line to reduce pressure in case of hose failure. And last, airless spray gun of the type which atomize paint and fluid at pressure greater than 70 bars shall be equipped with the automatic or visible manual safety device. So for now, any question? I know it's a lot. It's a boring relegation.
Is it boring?
So anyone, if no question, I proceed. Okay, the next type of tool is fuel powered tool. I put the picture of the chainsaw. Usually the chainsaw use a diesel or petrol. So the regulation is first stop while being refueled, service or maintained, and fuel shall be transported, handled, and stored safely. And worker must wearing personal protective equipment when used in enclosed spaces. And then the next type of tools is hydraulic powered tools. This type of tool is use hydraulic fluid to operate. So the example is I put the picture of the car lifting jack. Normally this type of machine at the car workshop lah. So this regulation is fire resistant fluid and retain its operating characteristic at the most extreme temperatures. And hose, pipe, valve, filter and other fitting must follow manufacturer's safe operating pressure specification. Okay, next. And the last one is regulation 153, power actuated tools. These tools operates similar like a gun. We need to put the material or fastener to the tools to operate the tools. Depend on the usage. So the regulation is only allow for trained employee. So I put the picture of the this one is nail gun, if I'm not mistaken. So it must test according with the manufacturer recommended procedure. And then it must be removed immediately tools not in proper working order or defects. And then tools shall only be loaded within the reasonable period prior to the intended firing time. So that means tools cannot be loaded if not using because it can be dangerous to the workers. And then loaded tools shall not be left unattended. And then fastener shall not be driven into very hard or brittle material. And then avoided drilling into material easily penetrate. And then no fastener shall be driven into spale area caused by an unsatisfactory fastening. And lastly, not to be used in explosive or flammable atmosphere. So any question or if somebody want to add something,
All right.
please.
Everyone, is there many incident related to the hand tools side? Any accidents happen related to the hand
Grinder.
grinder? What happened?
Cut hand.
So lost hand, lost fingers.
No lah. Almost lost, but still tergantung.
So what happened? What's the mistake lah?
I'm not sure because at that time I'm not there, but I dekat side office, so they just cut using the tools, the grinder to cut the tiles, so maybe misuse of the tool.
They remove the rotating guide.
Then what? It's
The rotating guide. The
rotating.
the cover. Yes.
Actually, there is so many incident happen related to the hand tools. It's just because the what they call the effect the consequences is not fatal. So might be ignorance at side, but actually many injured from the hand tools. Okay, so sometimes you have to still keep remind or give awareness to the workers. Okay, when the toolbox fitting, always keep remind them to make sure they are use the hand tools properly. It looks simple, it looks like it's not heavy, it's not what they call, but injured, you know, you injured, right? So the workers injured, thus they can do work I mean effectively after that happen. No, right? They need rest also to recover, right?
Correct.
Yes, doctor. Yes, doctor. I remember that accident from my construction site. Have a worker on action of construction. The cutter got lost, and the result in the back of the hand cut into a disabled person. The accident is my it's occur to my construction site. I remember that it's the last year.
So that person become disabled, no hands. Is it mute? Mute. Hey, wait. It's mute. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The cutter got lost, and the worker continued to walk, result in the back of the hand cut into disabled person in my construction site last year.
Yeah, yes. You see, they become disabled and then they no longer can work, is it? They are quit from the job or not?
Yeah, the person the worker has lost labor capacity already now. It's so bloody. It's because the cutter got lost.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, doctor.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
Okay, may I continue?
Yes.
Okay. And the last part in this BOE is part 17, miscellaneous. So this part only mention about regulation 154 is penalty, and then the penalty is not exceeding 2,000 ringgit Malaysia. So the amount is very little if we compare to the contract amount. Okay, next, the last slide for the first part is the conclusion. So my team has concluded for both FMA Doctor, can I continue?
Yes, the lines is a problem just now.
So we going to the second part of our presentation is about case study. My team will present 3 case study. First, project upgrading and refurbishment in the Chancery Building, official residence and HBS quarters at the Malaysian Embassy in Seoul. Second, Penang Second Bridge project. And third case study is Bhopal disaster. So I share my case study first. So this is my case study for the JKR project for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Malaysia. Next, we're going fast because it's late. Okay, so the project background. So the project is JKR Malaysia as the implementing agency and entrusted to implement the project for Ministry of Foreign Malaysia Foreign Affairs to upgrading the Malaysia Embassy in Seoul. So this project under RMKE 11 third rolling plan. This project involves 3 buildings. So I put the picture here. The top one is the official residence. The bottom right is the Chancery building, and the left bottom is the HBS quarters, home based staff quarters for our official there.
So
So
you
we
were
use
in South Korea?
yeah.
For
But
how
we manage project from Malaysia. We going to the Seoul regularly lah.
regularly means back and forth?
Yes.
How many times and how many
Three
years?
time. This project only 1.5 year, 18 months. So we going there almost 3 times.
Okay.
So this project is we use consulting company in South Korea for design the interior and also to the submission to the local authority, and then the contractor is from Malaysia. So the next we go to
Wait,
the case study.
what do you mean
Okay.
by the contractor company from Malaysia? You mean how they have the
The
resources?
main contractor is contractor from Malaysia, and then the contractor from Malaysia will engage the subcon there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they just a main contractor and they hired the subcontractor in Korea.
They are hired to do the job. They manage and then they manage the contract.
Okay, so meaning they have no resources, right? Being bring from Malaysia, brought from Malaysia, no, right? It's 100% from South.
The resources bring from Malaysia such as artworks and the perabot. Yeah. That one is bring from the Malaysia.
You mean the
Furniture.
What about the management team? Any Malaysian?
management team?
The main contractor will appoint the project manager
South
to
Korea.
locate. The project manager is Malaysian but PR South Korea.
So it's like a
Permanent
mix.
resident in South Korea. The contractor luckily have this guy, so that it's easier to communicate because this guy know how to deal with the Korean people. The language barrier also.
Why? I just don't understand why this project they don't hire the contractors company in South Korea.
Because JKR at this time during RMK 11, JKR using contracts, PWD JKR contracts. We don't use international contracts.
You didn't use international contract.
Yeah.
Oh.
But for the new RMK 11 12, we use consultant and contractor from the country, for each country.
Then
what
you have to
that
use.
cost for this?
But they have a challenging because we manage the different contracts, the different guys, and the different work ethic. So that is challenge when doing the project for Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Okay. All right, proceed.
Okay, so next, so what I want to share about this, the challenges during this project is when during construction phase, the contractor identified that some of the building area had asbestos materials. Some of ceiling, pipe gasket, duct connector contain 5 to 40% asbestos material. And then this percentage is higher than the percentage expected by the consultant when the consultant do the BCA, Building Condition Assessment. So this was the posing significant safety risk and compliance to the law was critical for this project. So the risk, what is the cause of risk is when the asbestos is broken, the dust is dangerous to the workers because it contain asbestos fiber can lead to mainly cancer and chest and lung.
Yes, it is. Okay, so for this project, does they have to comply the South Korean OSHA or
Yes.
right?
Later I will show the
Oh,
act.
okay. All right.
Okay, next. So I'm going fast and faster. So this one is report that that I get from the consultant. So they do the detailed report is everyone can see this location is Chancery basement. So if you can see the 40% at 10% asbestos in I can see what. Wait, cannot see the percentage. Okay, the ceiling I have 10% asbestos. And then the pipe gasket at the left contain 20% asbestos. So the red one is the area that they found out the asbestos appear. So next, this one is at the Chancery third floor guest room. They found out 3% asbestos at the ceilings. So next.
Okay. Everyone know or not what is the function of asbestos?
Doesn't know. So
Huh? Yes or no? I'm asking the class. Do you know what is the purpose of asbestos in the construction materials? And where is the located? Anyone? Nobody knows?
Nobody know. I can answer the question.
Installation and fire
Esther, yes?
for insulation.
For installation, yes. And mostly they are using it where?
Ceiling.
Ceiling?
Correct.
Okay. Roof?
Ceiling.
And wall. No, ceiling.
Ceiling, most of the roof, because as you mentioned, so for the heat absorb. Yes?
Resistant of fire.
Yeah.
Correct.
And what fire?
Resistant of fire.
Resistant, fire resistant.
Resistant. Yeah.
Okay. So
Fireproofing.
fireproofing. Okay, so what okay, how my question is, how's the recent construction? Does they are using asbestos material anymore? Huh?
Sorry, doctor.
Okay. How about the recent construction? Does they using the asbestos materials
Not
anymore?
yet used.
Oh,
Yet used.
Not anymore.
there's
No
not
longer.
anymore.
Okay, so asbestos you will find at the old building, usually.
Correct.
Okay?
Correct.
The old building, you have this kind of issues, okay? When you want to do renovation, refurbishment, demolish, you will find the asbestos because the previous materials, construction materials, they are not looking the effect of the asbestos previously. Okay, they are just come up with the production. There is the cost, they call economical cost. So, and one of the purpose of asbestos is for the insulation and also to absorb heat and so on. A few function, but then after the technology, right? The materials engineering, they come up with the replacement of the asbestos. So because the asbestos have the effect afterwards, okay, a few years later, they found out the asbestos can cause a cancer, okay, especially when you want to do a demolition, okay, and that's why they are trying to have the zero asbestos. Okay, many project is quite noise, Farid. You should mute. Okay, so
Sorry.
so asbestos now no longer being used. Okay, it's like a ban. It's like a banned material because of the effect. If you can Google the particles, okay, asbestos particles, very sharp, and when you heal, it will stuck at your lung. After some period, if you heal so much, you will get a cancer. Okay, so that's why be careful those who are working with demolition, especially Azila. Okay, if you involve with this old building that have asbestos, where they have to wearing a proper PPE like a hazmat, okay, because it's very risky actually, the asbestos particles. You can Google, it's very sharp particles. Tajam-tajam. Okay, and then now there's so many what they call new materials comes in. So what is the usually they use for the asbestos now?
Cement board.
What board?
Cement board.
Cement board. What else? Are there a few? Google.
Plank.
Many things, right? They use other things from no longer use these materials. Okay. Proceed.
Yeah.
Okay, proceed. So I show the picture next. So this one is next. So it's similar. So we found out that most of the shielding have the asbestos materials. So next. Okay, same. The difference is only the percentage. Okay, next. And next, and last picture, 110. 110. Okay, this one located at official resident basement. This one is highest percentage. It's 40% asbestos for the dust connector, for the duct connector. So you can see that the red dot is the asbestos material.
Oh, 40% is quite a lot,
Yeah, this one is quite a lot. So
this one
you
is the
can just
highest?
this one is the highest. Actually, before this, I only know that asbestos using for the roof and shielding. So this is the
Maybe
new knowledge
founded.
for me lah. Yes. Okay, next. So what we do, action taken. First, we obtain the approval of the committee to get the approval for the additional work scopes and also the related costs. So this is the picture when we are meeting at the site. Okay, next. So next action is we appoint a specialist company that manage to manage the asbestos dismantling. So I put the company registration certificate. Is anyone know how to read in Korea? So the left side is the company registration certificate, and then the right side is the personal for the personal certificate. Okay, next. So the next action we take we taken is the preparation of detailed inspection and survey report. So before this, we just know the percentage, and then when the specialists come in, they find out that the amount or the volume of the asbestos material that need to be demolished. So actually the report is quite thick, so I just show the result only. Okay, next. Okay, next action, we do the dismantle works carried out comprehensively with proper protection measurement. So the first picture at the left, we can see the room is covered, fully covered by the plastic to prevent the dust from spread to the outsides. And we can see the second picture, you can see. And slide tadi Hakim. So the second picture is the quarters. You can see at the ground floor, they also put the plastic to prevent the dust from spread outside. And you can see at the sliding door also, you can notice the yellow plastic covered the area. And then at the chancery, also you can see the yellow plastics and we put the barrier, I mean the tali penghalang kat sini, so prevent outsider to come in during the dismantle asbestos. And then the picture at the right is we cover the connector for the pump before we take out the component. So all the material must be properly covered. Next. So after that, we disposal and carry out accordingly to the regulation. First picture, you can see the container so that the workers can take a bath to clean out their body. Second picture, you can see all the material put inside the special plastic before taking out from the site using this lorry like ice lorry.
So where they throw it?
A specific location determined by the local authority.
Specific location, where is it?
I forgot how to pronounce that the area.
Is it open area like a landfill, or is it they will be burned, or how?
No, it's going to be burned.
They will be burned.
Yeah, this special location.
Means incinerator.
Yep, incinerator.
Okay.
Okay.
You know the asbestos is a quite dangerous until in the UK. Last time I visited the construction site in the UK, there is a project the old building when they want to refurbish from the like a house building shop lot, they want to make an office. So the rules in the UK, now they have to make sure there is a zero asbestos for the old building. They are not demolish the building, but the contractor or the client have to make sure that the building have zero asbestos. So in your opinion, is it possible for them to make it zero asbestos for the old building? Ah. How?
For this project or?
No. In the UK, I'm talking about countries. They ban the materials asbestos, so they are now ongoing towards a zero asbestos for their countries. You know, so the old building have been refurbished, okay, and they set as a zero asbestos. So there is a trick. I just noticed, I just learned, I mean, I just experienced it, okay, when I visited the construction site there. And there is a trick to declare as a zero asbestos. Can you imagine if you want to remove the asbestos, how much costs like the one that you showed just now? You have to remove all the materials, right? And you have to pack
Correct.
like this, dismantle everything.
500,000 Malaysian ringgit.
$500,000?
Yeah,
Just
because of the currency exchange and also that,
okay,
so
okay.
it's
Ah.
500,000.
Okay, so there is a trick in the UK, which is I was like laugh not I mean it's like oh okay, so they declare like that. Okay, when I heard that they said what they did, okay, to declare as a zero asbestos, they just let the asbestos is there. And do you know how they test the percentage just now? They do the test, right? They did the test, is it? How they declare 20%, 40%, 10%? Farid, where are you?
I'm here, doctor.
How they identify the percentage? They did a test.
They did the test. They
Ah,
get the sample.
they get the sample. They did the test. Okay, right. So what
Yeah,
they did
correct.
in the UK, they keep it the materials there and they just cover it up. They just cover it up. Actually, the material is still there. So they said they declare as a zero asbestos. That's what they did. Okay. If not, it become costly for them to remove it. So I'm not sure is it legal or illegal that kind of practice, but that what they did. Okay, the contractor, the clients there. Okay. Right. So next.
Okay, I continue. Next.
Yes, please.
Next, so the outcome, so the action taken to ensure that the construction site is safe and comply with the law and regulation of the local authority in Seoul. So at the left, I put the Occupational Safety and Health Act in Korea. So this one already translated by project manager that I mentioned earlier. So you can see at the bottom is article. I cannot see the article. Article 1 to 2 is talk about dismantling and removal asbestos, and the article 120 asbestos inspection institutions. This one is similar to our regulation under FMA, part 5, handling and disposal asbestos.
So it's similar.
Yes, more or less it's similar to
Okay.
Malaysian guideline.
Okay. All right.
But their acts is more lesser than Malaysia. Malaysia have a more thick act, lagi tebal.
What is the act's name? For the South Korea, South Korea.
The agency is Korea Occupational Safety and Health Agency, KOSHA. They call
Okay.
KOSHA. So the act is the name is similar to Malaysia.
OSHA.
Occasionally, yes, OSHA.
Oh, okay. So under
So
OSHA, they have part of the handling and disposal asbestos as well?
yes, correct.
Okay. All
So
right.
it's comprehensive. I believe our new OSHA is also similar.
Yeah,
Comprehensive.
that's what they want to do. Yep, correct. Okay.
So
All
the
right.
next, the last one, the conclusion from my case study is to highlight the importance of compliance with the FMA in construction industry, particularly regarding the handling and disposal of asbestos material. And then although this project was implemented in a foreign country, I was found that the law related to OSHA in Malaysia and also in South Korea are more or less the same in terms of implementation and enforcement. So I put the new the component new for this our project. Firstly, this is electrical component. substation, if I'm not mistaken. This one also under KEPCO, Korea Electric Power Corporation. So only specific personnel can enter this room, chargeman in our country. And then at the bottom is the boiler. This one is the boiler for our embassy, used for heating, used for heater. This one also under KOSHA, like I mentioned before. So others is the interior parts. So that's all for me. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. So only 4 of you.
Doctor, I have another case study to share.
Who's it? Azila?
Yep,
Oh, okay.
Azila.
Oh, okay. The
Alright,
last this one, the international case study.
disaster, tragedy.
Tragedy.
Alright, so for the case study, I choose the Bhopal disaster tragedy in Bhopal, India. Okay, next. So this is the list that I will share with all of you. 9 agenda for this case study. Alright, next.
Wow, it's a lot.
I will make it fast. Okay, so Bhopal gas tragedy, commonly referred to as
But
Bhopal
okay.
disaster, was a gas leak incident that considered one of the world's worst industrial catastrophes.
Yeah, this one very
So this
interesting.
is this is the introduction for this tragedy. It is occur on the night of 2nd to 3rd December 1984 at the Union Carbide India Limited (UCIL) pesticide plant in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, India. So about
Wait.
550,000 people were exposed to the gas.
Okay, wait, Azila, I want to ask the class. Any one of you have heard about this tragedy in this class? How many of you have heard before? Can you raise your hand?
Netflix.
Huh?
In the Netflix channel, we have the story
Okay,
about the Bhopal.
okay, the rest? Have you heard about this? No, only Iman.
No.
No, first time.
Oh, first time. Okay, all right. It's very interesting. It's a very catastrophic tragedy, eh? So it seems like new for all of you. So yeah, pay attention this one. It's a very interesting case study. Kiazila?
All right, and next. So this is the background for UCIL Union Carbide Indian Limited. It started in 1969 at the northern state of India, and it was subsidiary of UCC, Union Carbide Corporation, with Indian Government Control Bank and the Indian Public Holding. And the UCIL factory was built to produce the pesticide 7 by using methyl isocyanate. Is it correct? Is it my pronounce is correct, doctor?
Accepted.
Okay. Okay, next. So what happened during the accident is, during the night of 2nd to 3rd December 1984, water intake tank E610 containing 40 tons of MIC. So the resulting exothermic reaction has increased the temperature inside the tank to over 200 degrees Celsius and raised the pressure. So about 30 metric tons of methyl isocyanate MIC escaped from the tank into the atmosphere, which got added to a weak wind which frequently changed direction, which in turn helped the gas to cover more area in the shorter period of time, about 50 to 60 minutes in 1 hour. All right. Next. So this is the factor that lead to the magnitude of gas leak, which is storing MIC in large tanks and filling beyond recommended levels. Second, the flare towers and several vent gas scrubbers had been out of service for 5 months before the disaster. Failure of several safety system. Next, also some safety system being switched off to save money, and there was only one manual backup system compared to a 4-stage system, and lack of skilled operators, meaning that no proper training is given to them. All right, next. So this is the overall view of the gas leak. The scientific reason that caused the accident was that water entered the tank. As a result, the safety valve of the tank burst because of the increase in the pressure. So between 30 and 30 tons of MIC were released during the hour that leak took place, and the gas leaked from a 30-meter high chimney, and this height was not enough to reduce the effect of the discharge. Okay, next. So this is the effect of the tragedy, where the official immediate death related to the gas release. 8,000 die within 2 weeks, and permanently disabling injuries. Next, and this is the list of short-term health effect from the disaster, which is cough, vomiting, severe eye irritation, burning in the respiratory tract and eyes, breathlessness, and the cause of death were choking. Next, the long-term health effect, eye problem, as we can see from the picture here, respiratory difficulties, neurological disorder, cardiac failure, female reproductive difficulties. Next, the tragedy also affect the animals, where 2,000 bloated animals carcass had to be disposed. So there is a few suggestions, opinions that I have found from the internet on how to avoid the disaster, which are supervisor could have been placed on the night shift, and the readings and feedbacks of the equipment could have been taken for every 1 hour. So there should have been 4-stage backup system instead of one manual backup system. And at regular intervals, proper maintenance and servicing of flat towers, pressure valve, gas scrubber must have been met. Strict regulation and method must have been used according to the manual, and proper pressure gauge should have been used. So as for the conclusion, the biggest component in the Bhopal gas tragedy, as the management gave only lip service to process and personnel safety, and the government did not ensure compliance with the regulation. So there is a need for the improvement in method of safety, new legislation, stricter enforcement, and personal training should be in place. That's all from me for Bhopal disaster.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Azila, and the team for this case study sharing. Okay. The first time I heard about this case study when I study in Thailand. Okay. My lecturer also shared the same case study, this disaster. When you are studying safety, okay, they are talking about this kind of case study. And another one, Chernobyl, in Ukraine, about the power plant, nuclear power plant. That's also one of the case study related to the safety. So this one is all matters about safety. Okay. Even though it's not a construction, but it's a manufacturing, right? Most of the manufacturing effect or consequences, if you are what they call ignorance on safety, effect to the society, a massive disaster. Yes? Yes or no? That's what happened
Yes,
also
doctor.
with the many factory or what. And another one is the even warehouse storage. If you just remember recently where is it? In the Middle East. That one, the way they store the chemical, they are not follow the volume of the chemical storage. Remember the blast, the incident last time? Where is it? I forgot. Yang meletup tu, ingat tak? Kat mana tu? Just recently, during COVID, I think.
Oh, Doha.
Is it Doha?
No, not Doha. What is it?
Is it Doha?
Lubnan.
Lubnan.
Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Lubnan? Lebanon, right?
Lebanon.
Lebanon. Lubnan in Malay.
Oh, Lubnan in Malay. Okay. Correct or not? This warehouse, right? For the chemical.
Yeah.
So
Like
that one also, because they don't comply with the storage, what they call, there is the volume, You are not simply to, what they call, mix all the chemical in one time and so on. Beirut explosion, 2020,
Beirut.
during COVID kan?
Yeah.
That one also one of the issues. So this Bhopal, they have a movie. You boleh tengok movie, ada original movie, India make it. In
Netflix.
Indian. I'm not sure that Netflix tu another version or what? Is it new or lama punya? Kalau lama,
New version.
New version.
Oh, new
version.
They have the old version, the original movie. You watch that one. The very quite interesting lah, the movie. Then you can watch, okay? And the new or all you watch lah. Quite nice. Okay, the way how the management and so on about the safety, and they run away for this one, the those who are, siapa dia punya founder founder ke dia punya ni, this one. Can you imagine how many people killed for one night? Punya effect, okay, very drastic, very fast effect.
Doctor,
Yes.
I believe we have another another case study. It's okay.
It's okay. Never mind. You can share. Okay, we will have to go through. I will also brief a bit next upcoming class. Okay. Next week we do have a class, right? So we will start 6:30. So the first hours we can complete this, continue the case study. You have one more, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Penang Bridge.
Okay, and then I also will deliver about the FMA. Okay, there is some information that I need to deliver to all of you before we start another presentation. What topic next week? Which group will be presented next week? What topic?
Group 4.
Group 4? So what is the topic?
It's our group.
Construction site preparation.
Construction site preparation and
Okay.
organization. It's our group.
Okay, all right. Okay. So yeah, just nice. We just complete I mean, I don't want to drag your time. Okay, I know everyone must be tired. Okay, so we will continue the next week class. Okay, and continue with the FMA. Okay, and the first hours we will talk about the FMA again. Okay, and I will comment about your group next week. Okay, not this because you not yet finished, right? And there is one more member. If you can reach her, try to reach her. Otherwise, she will not get the marks. Okay. So please, I'm not sure. She's not here.
She's not here. She's not respond in our group.
So I'm not sure the status. I will try to contact her if possible. Okay, but how about previous week? Does she join us or not? Did she join our class?
I think not really.
Or not really since the beginning?
Yeah. Because The name is what?
Marhani.
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 How about during the Padlet, the introduce session? I mean, ice breaking. I can't remember. Did she join us or not? I have to check the Padlet then. All right, it's okay if the name is there. Oh, I'm not sure because I just follow the registration names for the groups. Okay, so thank you very much. A very for me, it's a very interesting sharing for tonight. I'm not sure the rest. I hope that everyone learn new things and learn some things that yeah, it's a new sharings, right? And everyone gain some information related to the FMA. And I will brief about FMA, what is the difference with OSHA as well. Okay, you can see the difference when your friend present, okay, about OSHA and also FMA. It's a very big difference compare these two acts. Okay, so all right, so thank you very much. See all of you again next week at 6:30. I hope that I have no other issues so that we can start early and finish early. Okay? All right, sorry for today. You have to finish your class quite late, but it's a very very informative class for me. Okay, and I hope from everyone. So no questions, continue next week, okay? Keep your questions.
Okay, Doctor.
Okay. All right, so thank you very much. See you guys next week. Assalamualaikum and a very good if you can turn on the camera for a while. Can I screenshot? Sorry, I forgot. Every week I forgot. Turn on, just for a quick. You should remind me. Who's it? Al Sadiq, you are from Libya, is it? Unmute. Sorry, are you from Libya?
Yeah, I'm from Libya.
Okay. So you are in KL now?
Yeah, in Ambang now.
Okay, in Ampang. All right. Okay, so you celebrate Hari Raya here. I mean the Eid celebration.
Yeah, Eid celebration.
With who?
Eid Mubarak with my family.
Your family only, or you have any other Malay or Muslim friends in Ampang?
Yeah, together in the mosque here, all the people we do this
Okay.
celebration together. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so everyone, turn on the camera. Where's the Fatia, Danish, Yati? Okay, one. Hurry up, Yati. Problem, Danish problem. Fatia problem. Okay, 1, 2. Where is it? The other one. This one blank. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Cepat, Danish. Azrin. One more. What happened to Fatia? Azrin, what happened? Okay, 1, 2.
Tak hilang lah tu.
Ada.
1, 2, 3. Smile. All right. Okay, so thank you very much. Good night, everyone. See you again next week.